Medical units stand by. 30 seconds to contact. 20 seconds. 15. 10. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
We got him. Let's go.
Good evening to all you art aficionados and comic book connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Proof of Comics. This is episode number 108. I am your host, Frédéric Guimont, and creator of Rattel, which is, by the way, it's printed now. It's in boxes.
Oh, yeah.
And it's in shipping, so it's in transition. It's like an armored trucks.
It's transition. Oh my god.
No, I mean it's being distributed like it's in armored trucks going to its locations, you know, in secured areas with lots of guns. Don't even think about it. And that's going to be sent out to you, wonderful people.
That's why you had it printed in the U.S. so you could secure it with guns.
Now you're starting to get the picture. You see, I couldn't reveal my plan ahead of time, Wrangler. I had to keep it on the down low. And speaking of down low, we got Corey Barton from Down Under coming in first! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark.
He loves to abuse his keyboard.
Corey goes through 7 keyboards a year.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
What's weird, this is different for him, though, because they're all consonants instead of vowels this time.
Well, he can't wear out the same frickin' key every time. Like, he's got to switch it around, switch it up. We got Mr. Wrangler 212 here with us. How you doing, Wrangler? Welcome to the show.
A whole lot of hola. How you guys doing?
Fantastic.
What the fuck is he doing?
Yeah,
Is he like
I'm
hiding
so excited for tonight's show. I saved my cat.
No.
Well, you sound like the main character all of a sudden.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's warm out, and I figured all that fur is probably just getting in the way.
Nice. We got Adam Weber in the chat with the Canadian flag. It's on a limited time only. Get your Canadian flags before they switch to the 51-star US of A flag. It's coming. It's coming, folks. I can feel it. I see it in the future. Skeleton Corpse. Or core, I should say. I always say corpse. Because a skeleton is a corpse. And sometimes you can say core as corpse. I've seen it. So
this one is taking a silent P.
So, by the way, tonight we have no special guest. So, I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to do something wild. I'm dropping the link in the chat. So, if somebody wants... Oh, I added an extra N. No, that link is not going to work. I'm going to just Was that
If
one?
Corey was dropping the link, he'd add an extra O.
Yeah, it'd
There'd be about
like
100
extra
extra
vowels all over the place. All right, I'm dropping the link, so if you want to hop on and give us a piece of your mind, let us know what you're on your thoughts. Speak up on the state of the world today. Come on in, come on down. You're the next contestant. And until then, we're going to do something crazy. We're going to be turning this show into a draw stream and hanging out and talking about comics and stuff.
All right. While we were starting the show, I ended up on a unexpected little rescue mission. I was out on the patio, and I'm standing out there having my cigarette, and I hear this splashing around. I'm like, "What is that?" I look over, and one of the 5-gallon pails that was over by a stack of deck chairs, I see this little face poking out. I thought it was a frog that got stuck in there. So I went and dumped the water out, but the frog didn't come out, so I tipped the bucket back up, look in there. It was the poor chipmunk that I always feed peanuts to. Must have come off the deck chairs and couldn't get out of the bucket. He was stoked. So I brought him over to his hole that he always dives into and set the bucket down. And yeah, he's a lot happier now, but he is stoked, that poor little guy.
Ahoy, Mr. Aaron C. is here with us.
Hey,
What's up,
Aaron?
guys?
How you doing, man?
Very well. How are you guys?
Doing great, doing great. My comic is being transported right now. I can't say in transition because Billy Bob is going to make fun of me again. But
He's going to make fun of you anyway.
it's on the way. The physical copies have been created, assembled, and they're in different. Because I don't want to keep it centralized, Aaron. I have to have them like in different trucks, in case the trucks get targeted and attacked and destroyed.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
So they're on their way to different locations, and a lot of guns are involved, except in Canada, obviously.
yeah.
Yeah, the fiat currency elites are looking to destroy your comic.
Well, dude, speaking of Canadians, can you guys get your forestry service sorted? I'm getting real sick of this shit. Like, New Hampshire right now looks like Mordor.
What?
Yeah, and down here in Connecticut all day, there's been this like yellow haze across the sky, and
Yeah,
this
the sun
big
never came
glowing. There's like this big glowing amber orb in the sky, casting a copper glow on everything.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like because a lot of orcs are walking through.
No. Well, no. So the forestry service in Canada, they basically defunded them so they can import a bunch of. Anyways, as a result,
Admiral Akbar.
yeah, it's a tarp. Unfortunately, because they're no longer able to manage their forests, they catch on fire and burn quite badly. And as a result, all of northern New York and probably most of New England is covered in oppressively dense fog. Like the smoke from this has made.
Yeah, that music. That sounds like how our skies look.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And it's weird because, I've grown up here most of my life, and we've never had these problems. And I'd say in the last, 5-6 years or so, it's just been steadily getting worse and worse. And it's like...
And on top of that, the humidity is really muggy out there today mixed with that. So
yeah,
it's just a weird combo. The air quality is garbage.
Yeah, I really feel bad for people with, asthma and shit. Like, you're not going to breathe out here. You're going to need one of those, Mad Max masks or whatever, or from Borderlands.
Wait, Mad Mask, didn't they have hockey masks and stuff like that?
Yeah. Glorious Silva.
You're gonna need a hockey mask.
Yeah.
Lord Humongous steps out.
Sounds about right.
Man. But yeah, that's my rant for the day, because I woke up and the sun never. I was like, wow, are we gonna get major rain or what the hell's going on? And I look outside and there's this little reddish orange dot where the sun would be.
Yeah. Did you get the copper glow on everything today too?
Oh yeah. Everything was cast all wrong. It was like an eclipse. When the solar eclipse happens.
Yeah, kind
What's
of
going on?
But it was such a weird color for everything.
Yeah.
It looked
And
like
it's so
Twilight
frustrating
Zone.
because that shit's arson. That's just a bunch of imports that are yeah, let's burn this shit.
Well, it could be arson. or it could be a
state
mod.
program.
You know,
Yeah.
could be a
Well,
mod
like,
in the
what was it?
simulation.
A couple of years ago, they Canada was burning all the trees again, and you could see helicopters like dropping flames
Yep.
onto
Flames,
actual
yeah.
trees. And I live in the Midwest, anyways, the whole sky yellow, smoky, and I'm saying from Canada. So yeah,
Yeah.
you guys, you get
It
smoke.
looks like a volcano went off somewhere.
Yeah.
Right.
Burning,
Yeah, they're
speaking of burning shit, the AAA video game industry right now.
it's burning.
On fire.
Oh,
Yes,
We
it
need
is.
to talk about this.
that's
Full
even heavier
segue.
smoke.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
need to talk about this on stream.
Let it burn.
Good Lord, Sony decided to fucking kill physical games.
Yep.
Xbox
What's the point of a
is like
console?
just cutting off everyone's head. You might
Yep.
be mistaking them for jihadists, you know? Just saying.
Well, and like consoles are all done, right? Like the conversation is like, who needs a console finally?
Dude,
Basically, yeah.
dude, the expected price of these consoles, entry right now, not when they actually come, is $1,200.
Dude, my
That
freaking
ain't happening.
Steam,
Just get a PC.
my Steam Deck went up like $400 in value since I bought it.
Yeah, the only thing you need a console for is if you're a Metroid fan.
Well, I'm a Metroid fan and I don't have a console.
Yeah, you can technically emulate that. Wrangler.
Now I don't know what
Yeah.
the Xbox layoffs are right now, but it was like 1,600
Over
the first
4,000.
day, and then yeah, like 3,000 something.
It's over 9,000.
well, since 2023 January, over 42,000. It's like 1/3 of the video game industry was let go.
Yep, and they're rehiring them more with the H1B
Yep.
visas.
Oh yeah, it's economic disenfranchisement. Canada's seeing it too. They're replacing native Canadians and European Americans, basically. You know, the people that founded this country, replacing them all with people who like to poop on the street.
But in that, we found out that id got over half of their fucking team laid off. I
Yep.
wasn't surprised they got hit, but I am surprised at how badly they got hit.
No, these people do not value talent or like. Do you see the guy that was at Microsoft for over 35 years who invented like the back? He basically headed the
The back
the backwards compatibility. So you know one of the huge selling points of the Xbox consoles is that you can basically pop in an original Xbox, an Xbox 360, or an Xbox One disc in your Xbox Series X, and it'll play.
Yep.
Well, they just fired the guy that headed that entire initiative.
Whoops.
Yep, that was
He
started
made
on the
things too
Xbox
versatile
One.
for the customer base. They don't like that.
That was started on the Xbox One, and that was like one of the only real big selling points on that piece of
Yeah.
shit. Was
Yep.
hey, you want to play your old games? All you gotta
Yeah.
do is put it in, download it. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, like I have PS3 games, but I can't play them because the PS3 took a shit a couple years ago. I have a PS4.
Oh,
I have a PS4, but it's not. It doesn't play the 3.
RPS3. Was it RPS3?
yeah. So speaking of that, when Sony announced that they're killing physical, they also shut down the PS Vita stores and I think the PlayStation 3 store.
Right.
Wow. I am so glad I emulated everything.
Oh yeah, dude, your
Holy
setup is
shit.
next level.
Here's the
Emulation is going to end up saving old games.
Well, that's what happened. Sony pissed off enough people. They're like, fine, we're going to friggin' emulate your PS5.
Dude, Sony did not.
That is the future of game preservation right there.
Well, that's
Sony
how
thought they
I
were-
was able to play and beat Nintendo from the Nintendo, from the first Nintendo. It's Nintendo is a Japanese role playing game where you play as a ninja, and you have to like take on Nobunaga. It's fucking
Oh, shit.
badass, dude. You go into you can like they give you options to like sneak into a castle to sabotage it, and you get different options. Another one is you collect like a party that act as generals, and they'll have like battle. It's fucking cool, and you command like the battle, strategy and everything. It's a pretty fun game for being Nintendo. Pretty
Yeah, man.
Well, I always wanted to make a fan game version of Pokemon, and the final boss would be a Nintendo lawyer.
Well, isn't that
He's
what,
unbeatable.
That's what frickin'
Pal
what's his
World.
name? The pink guy that swallows everything, Kirby.
Kirby.
Kirby's named after a Nintendo lawyer that scored a big win for Nintendo, and they named their character in the Kirby game after the lawyer.
Holy shit. Oh, it's like Mario. Didn't they name him after the landlord of the original Nintendo offices?
Yeah, I
That's
think
awesome.
the guy like what was it? Miyamoto slide on some
Yep.
was gracious to him on rent, so give him a chance to catch up. So he named
So
the character
Jumpman.
after him.
Yeah,
Nice.
Jumpman became Mario Segali. Or Mario, as he's now known.
That's funny.
My
Man.
dad's like, "Oh man, this is great." So did I get anything out of this?
God. No, but yeah, Billy, as you're mentioning though, like it's a bloodbath at Microsoft right now. Like I honestly I don't know how to feel about Asha Sharma because I think what she's doing was a necessity. I don't agree with the whole let's hire a bunch of, Indian H-1Bs and shit to replace them. But the fact that there has been a cancer in this industry for a very long time. Dude, I worked in the industry for a decade, okay? I left in 2014 because I got tired of moving every few years. I had to change countries and stuff just to keep a job essentially. And I noticed that there's just this bloat of office politicians, like nepotism, cronyism, and all this shit. And these people have a major disdain for their customers. And it blew my mind. That was the most disillusioning thing. When I first got into the industry, I thought it was going to be like the B-girl in that Blind Melon music video where it's like, I'm among my people. And instead, I get surrounded by a bunch of assholes that are too cool for video games. They only see it as like a stepping stone for Hollywood. And they have a major, like I actually, my first job was part of, like I wore many hats in the startup, but I was a community manager. So I was basically
just like
wrangling-
Obama.
Yeah, just like Obama. But
Were
no, I
any
was
of those hat
So, which
Chris-
industry is worse right now, Hollywood or the gaming industry?
Oh, gaming industry, hand down, dude. Like these people hate their customers. Like people gave our company, our startup company. This was long before Kickstarter. We online panhandled and asked people for money. They gave us their money for 9 months. There was no communication, and people are in the forums like, "Where the fuck's what's going on?" Like I gave you like a couple $100.
Wait,
Like what are
hold
you guys doing?
Frequency.
Yeah.
What are you meaning? Which one's bad? In which way? How
Which one's falling apart worse? Because they're
equal,
both
man.
they're both taking some nasty.
You know
hits.
what? I'm actually going to disagree. Hollywood
Really?
video games still has indie. You still have double.
Yeah,
A
that's true.
You can get.
That's
in.
true.
Hollywood.
Well, independent films and foreign films are kicking ass. I mean, look at Korea came in and ate America's lunch, with Parasite and stuff.
No. It's not the indie movie scene that's doing it. It's things like YouTube. It's like the influencer culture. All that has robbed of eyeballs from Hollywood and everything else.
Yeah, and TikTok.
Now,
Right,
also,
there you go.
Chris,
TikTok.
on the CEO for Xbox chick, I don't really have too much of an opinion on her because she's 100% was set up to be the bad man
Yep.
that everyone can point.
Yeah.
I
Really?
agree. I
Indian-
think she was set up to fail, dude.
Dude, she's an
That
Indian
sucks.
woman chick who was from AI part.
Yep.
So
Come on,
she's
they picked her. You know
she
why
is
they
to
picked her.
gaming what Bob Chapek is to Disney. Let's put him in this place specifically to be the fall guy, and then the next one comes in to be the savior.
Well, what she did though is I think very necessary. I don't strongly disagree with the massive amount of terminations that needed to be done because the industry is sick, dude. Like they're selling games like Concord. In what world do you invest that amount of money in something with no market research? Oh yeah,
they
like
thought
the
it was gonna
peasants
be
will
the
like
next
what
Star
we make.
Wars.
Yeah, but they didn't ask anybody. Like they had no customers. You sent all this freaking money and you had no market for it.
Yes.
By the way,
Modern
you're
audience
just spending
was
more money
waiting
than
for
deserves to be
them.
spent on a game. Has Mixtape fallen off a cliff yet?
Mixtape never got up on the cliff.
That was totally an
I
industry.
still don't
plan.
understand how they call that a video game.
Yeah, I don't think it
I don't
qualifies.
understand.
Dude, they're looking forward to a release in theaters. What kind of video game releases in theaters?
I like how they call themselves indie too, when like the lesbo daughter of like the second richest man in the world funded that crap, and like it had all the budget to like buy up all the licenses for these like obscure bands and shit. Indies can't afford that shit. They're just trying to make a fun game.
Very true.
You know?
Yeah,
Dad
and still,
gave
how
her
do you call it a game? No boss battles, no platforming, no power up.
There's literally no fail condition. You
Yeah.
let the game masturbate. It plays itself, you know?
Yeah, you get up to go get some nachos, and the game is continuing. Her dad gave her like $200 million, and her siblings as well. But
Oh, that's
she put it
nice.
That's why the
she
industry
put
needs
it
to
into the
crash.
company. She made that cat game, which is nice. What's it called? Stray. And then the whole company quit
On
on,
a-
her,
on a
like,
permit.
including
give
the
me
CEO.
the money,
like,
and I'll give them a.
I'm
cat
talking
game that's
all
Metroidvania.
the employees. They quit on her, and she had to rebuild the company from the ground up.
That's a
Good.
bad leader, dude.
Are you sure?
I
she
agree. That's a
rebuilt it?
good experience for her, though.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at it from the dad's perspective because he's like, "Here, honey, why don't you go ahead and try something? Do something with yourself."
Well,
and then
I
she's
mean-
like, "I'm going to do this," and then failed, and then hopefully she can learn from that. You know,
Aaron, from the dad's perspective, $200 million to keep her quiet for a couple of years might be worth it.
shit. There's so much money, dude. Like that could be like $200 to
Yeah.
like, you know, us.
$200 million is more money than all of us on panel will ever make in our lives.
ever see. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll ever see.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
It depends on how Bitcoin's going to go. But
The Rattel coin.
Good for you. Good for you.
Skeleton Core says, I just hope State of Decay 3 wasn't too badly affected by the Microsoft firings. It's an in-house studio, and I've been waiting for the third game in the series.
Yeah, but
for
they've been developing it for
years.
6 years. What the fuck is going on in theirs?
I can tell you exactly what's going on. You know who
Uh-oh.
works at that company?
Who?
So let's just say she kicked off a little thing called Gamergate.
Oh yeah.
Dun,
Oh,
dun,
fuck.
dun, dun.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
said that.
Yeah, so Chelsea von Valkenburg, aka one of her bazillion aliases, because she's a psycho. Was it Zoe Quinn? She's in there. She oozed her way in there. You know, probably did the whole Five Guys rant. I don't care. These people have no business. They freaking destroyed this industry. Her and that awful Anita Sarkeesian.
Yeah.
And remember, they were coming out. The Archer chick straight up put her a tweet, which is a very good tweet thing.
Yeah.
Where she was saying that they were going through 15 layers of management
Yep.
on a fucking
All right.
video game.
All right, I got to run
Why
this
does
idea.
Anita Sarkeesian sound like the name of a Bond villain?
I got to run this idea through you guys because my story takes place in Montreal, and Montreal is where the company Sweet Baby Inc. is located. And I'm wondering what would happen if like there was this huge crash in the side of one of the buildings. And
Yeah, at the Sour Infant Complex.
I'm just projecting here. I'm just seeing visions of what could happen.
Yeah,
What
Rattel
could be-
flies his drone
Fly.
into the Sour Baby
Fly by.
or the Sour Infant.
Skeleton Core says Helldivers 2 was an indie game and got boosted by Sony with PS exclusivity for a while before they finally opened up to Xbox. The game fucking
It does.
rules.
If you're a Starship Troopers fan, that game is freaking amazing, dude.
Yeah, but they continually fucking ruining it themselves. They made a good game by accident somehow.
By accident.
No, I had a blast playing. Like my hands make it difficult for me to play a lot of controller-based games, and that you need the two sticks for. But yeah, I really enjoyed my time in Helldivers 2. Like that's definitely a fun as hell game. But I don't know what they've done to it recently, so I can't speak.
I quit. My brother quit because
Oh
they
no!
weren't fixing any bugs and they didn't know what game they're making. They're making a horde shooter, but they are defiant on it being a grunt fantasy, even though you're not actually playing a grunt.
Oh,
Fucking dude's
really?
a special forces nobody. That's what they are.
Oh,
Last
wow.
time I checked, stormtroopers don't fucking call in airstrikes.
yeah, that was the most satisfying part. Is when you got like the maxed out airstrike thing, and you
Yeah.
just basically light up the sky. It's like Danny McBride in the beginning of.
Here's the
Tropic
thing. I
Thunder.
hope they whoever's the idiot who keeps making the bad decisions, I hope they get rid of them and just turn it back around because it is a
Well,
fun
that's-
game.
Yeah.
That's the problem with the industry. That's why I say I welcome the crash. Is because the people that are actually making the games, you know, the underlings, the people that we don't see or hear about, they're not the ones making these decisions to put, you know, they thems into the game or making these terrible, like, shitty decisions that are driving away customers. A lot of people, like I have friends that worked on The Last of Us 2, are strongly politically against all of the stuff that goes on there,
You know, with Neil Cuckman.
but they keep their mouths shut because they need a job, and you get blacklisted if they find out you're a conservative.
Yeah, you know all these fucking woke people didn't go after Naughty Dog for how they treated their employees and how they fucked them over on bonuses for Last of Us 2.
Oh yeah,
Why the entire game got leaked before it came out.
yep.
Was
And
because,
I gotta say, oh, I'm sorry.
because of like it was something supposed to be like the bonus or whatever they were supposed to get,
Mhm.
and Naughty Dog completely fucked him over on it, and that's why
Yeah.
like the entire story, the Joel getting his fucking head beat in with a golf club came out like a week or two before the game came out.
Oh man.
That's fucked up.
Well, here's something that I can say that I really liked about The Last of Us 2. Not the game itself. I'm sorry, but that was woke garbage, you know, propaganda. But The Last of Us 2, the engineers and the artists put together this probably the most unprecedented, like I've never seen anything like this, accessibility features for people who are blind, people who are like basically playing with a straw out of their wheelchair. Like it had
Wow.
they literally made this thing that was the most, you know, complex game ever. Like it's a fucking third person shooter. You're climbing and
Yeah.
shooting, and they made it so that basically somebody that doesn't have full use of their hands, somebody that's like got cerebral palsy, somebody that's like really fucked up some other way, blind, whatever, even
Yeah.
deaf people, they show visual, you know, like all this shit, and you can, and it's like, dude, fuck making games, man. You guys should get together and make a wrapper for other game engines. You know how kind of like there's like Fmod and Unreal Engine like has all these components. PhysX for physics. Make like the accessibility layer so that other people don't have to go through the agony you guys went through
Yeah.
to make that, because it was so unappreciated. Nobody talks about it because it gets overshadowed by how fucking lame ass gay that game was.
Yeah, a game that lets you kill the character everyone loved from the first game, and then made you
Yep.
play them for over half the game.
Yeah, then you got to run
Oh,
around
wait.
as a troon.
It's a bad
So I have a
move.
great story right in line with that. So I used to repair medical equipment, and I go to houses, people who like needed their wheelchair, you know, like their motorized wheelchair repaired. So I go to this dude's house, and he is wheelchair bound, and he just basically hangs out. It's the first time I saw Fallout, and he's sitting there playing Fallout on one of the consoles, whatever it was on, and that's what he did all day. Because he was, you know, so what happened was he was injured. He was a younger teenager. He was maybe in his early 20s when I met him, but he's probably a teenager, and he got on top of the car with his friends inside, and he was going to, you know, be on the top of the speeding car, and you know, they're just having fun, fucking around. Maybe they were high. I don't know. He didn't get that far into it, but he fucking fell off. And his friends didn't know, and they dragged him for like a while, and like fucked him up so bad that, like, you know, he's wheelchair bound, and he was missing a couple fingers, probably like, I don't know, a few on both hands or whatever, and so he was really fucked up. But he spent his days basically just playing Fallout, and he was like totally into it too. He was like, dude, you gotta check this out. He was a cool kid, but it was like, man, just there's a lot of people out there who don't have the, you know, full capability. And then to hear a story about what happened, I was like, fuck, man. Like I knew the back road that it happened to him on. I was like, oh damn, you know.
Damn, dude.
Oh,
One of those
Awesome.
things you wouldn't wish on your worst enemy.
Which,
No.
Just saying, just be grateful. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
Just one question, Aaron. What version of Fallout?
I don't know. I'm not enough of a Fallout guy to remember.
Was it a first-person shooter?
Um,
I
I don't remember. I remember he had like a heads-up display around the screen,
Hold up,
But
Yeah,
Aaron.
was there a gun at the bottom of
I
the
think it
screen?
was like a Skyrim kind of deal, actually.
Yep.
See, I
Yeah,
think
that-
he
that's
was, like,
Fallout
searching
3.
shit.
Hold up,
Okay.
Aaron.
What's up?
Was it green or yellow? What was the game?
I remember green. I bet it
Okay.
was
Fallout
green.
3.
Probably
Yeah.
Fallout 3.
There you go. See,
For many,
I
that's
don't know.
that. No, for many, that's kind of their first introduction to Fallout, so it makes
Oh, okay.
sense.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
only reason we're saying that is because Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3 had like a heavy green piss filter
Yeah.
over it, and Fallout New Vegas had the big yellow piss filter over it.
Yeah.
Oh,
You have to mod it out. Skeleton Core says, speaking of Fallout, Obsidian is making a new Fallout game, but after Avowed. I don't have too high of a hopes.
Dude,
Yeah, it's gonna be
The people
bad
who
either
made-
way.
yeah, dude, Chris Avalon's gone. I'm sorry, but he's the co-founder of Obsidian. He's the one that made New Vegas the standout Fallout game.
yeah.
Without him, you don't have Fallout. I'm sorry. I know it makes me a fanboy, but
Not even just Chris Avalon, all of them, all of them from
Yep.
Fallout New Vegas. None of them are there.
yep.
This is someone like fucking skinwalking Obsidian
Yeah.
Studios.
It's in name only at this point.
And by the way, that announcement was only made to try to soften the blows on the employees getting laid off. Don't expect the game to ever actually get developed and come out.
Oh, it was a value. A lot of the companies did this. That whole games. Remember the whole games summer of games thing that Microsoft held?
Yep.
You know what that was? That was a covert value showcase. That was hey, we're starting to sell companies. Look what they're making.
Yep. You know who also did that? Bethesda.
What?
You know
Yeah.
why this is the 8-year anniversary for an Elder Scrolls 6 teaser trailer
They ain't making that
in
shit.
June? Because Bethesda was currently in talks because Microsoft was going to buy ZeniMax. So of course
Mm-hmm.
they're going to promote Elder Scrolls 6
Yeah.
and get a bigger value on the sell.
Yep.
There
Yeah.
you go.
That's all it is. Yeah.
Even though the game
I-
wasn't in development at all.
Yeah, remember they showed like a landscape or like a flyover or whatever. There's literally no gameplay, and they're like, "Oh, by the way, Elder Scrolls 6."
Yes.
Yeah,
When they were
they did that
working
with
on
Metroid 4.
Shitfield, that fucking god awful game.
Oh, Starfield with the they thems. Yeah,
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
I played that entire game, 100-hour playthrough.
damn.
At the very beginning of it,
Wow.
I was like, "Oh, this one character keeps mentioning they're like husband or wife, right? It's like gays." I'm like, "Oh, that's a little odd," and it just kept happening. I'm like, "Holy fuck! How's this fucking galaxy able to reproduce if everyone's fucking gay?" And every other character is gay.
Yeah,
If I ever do make a video game where you have your own character generator, and I feel like trolling the alphabet crew, I'll make 3 gender types: he, she, or it.
Yeah.
Well, do you guys?
And then when
do you
they
guys-
complain about that, I'll be like, "You wanted a third, and I'm just following proper linguistics here. What are you
Hold up,
complaining
that
about?"
third
You also-
option, that third option is going to be like the basically like your version of the retarded playthrough for the original Fallout games.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
do you guys
make
remember?
sure that the graphic artist put extra details in the drool dripping from the chin.
the cross-eyed?
Yeah.
Dude, I
No,
gotta
do you
do
guys?
that.
Speaking of gender,
You
speaking of
make me
gender,
want to
shit,
do the
you guys-
retard playthrough now.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Speaking of the gender shit, do you guys ever remember the controversy around Fire Emblem Fates?
No, what happened there?
So, in a weird twist, Fire Emblem, Japanese game, it gets intercepted by Nintendo's
Yeah.
American localizers Treehouse, and they flip their shit over the game because they're like, "What's all this weird wacky Jap scat in the game where I can massage a woman's face and or a little girl's face and get hearts and stuff to get her to love me and shit?" Well, there was a lesbo character in there, a very butch lesbo character named Soleil.
Yeah.
And part of her acquisition or advancement missions were where she's like, "I can't be around hot girls. Like, don't position me near hot girls because I get all queasy and nervous and shit."
Me
so
too.
the main character goes and buys a love potion that fucks her up to the point where it turns her into a straight woman. So you have gay conversion therapy in a Fire Emblem game, and you can marry her and get kids out of her.
I hope they
Nice.
never get their little
Make her
grubby
productive.
hands. Yeah, I hope they never get their little grubby hands on the Yakuza series.
Oh God!
What that stuff did was actually flush out all the birth control hormones and make her normal again.
Yeah.
Yeah, the atrazine.
You know, it's funny. I saw a video. This chick's like, gay's a choice because, people with Downs, none of them are gay. Like, they all love
I
titties.
saw that. I saw that.
It's fucking hilarious.
None of the Downs people are gay. Did you ever
Yeah.
notice that?
Yeah. I was like, no.
And then they're
That's
looking at
not
the
a
rest of the
choice.
world saying, and you call me retarded. Look at you.
That's like, that's not a choice, but yet,
Their genes might go on longer than
So
yours.
I'm trying to remember, Chris, the State of Decay one. They didn't mention anything. They're not like making a deal or getting them out. I know the Arcane one. They're definitely fucking booting, right?
Oh yeah, that's done. They're trying to find legal ways of severing ties with the company. But yeah, the State of Decay one, I know that Zoe Quinn's involved in that, and I know it's kind of a disappointing news for Skeleton Core, but unfortunately, when you get parasites like that into your company,
Yeah.
you're going to get delays and you're going to get a shoddy product.
yeah.
Dude, they're because Microsoft's not wanting to subsidize at all anymore. Almost all these studios are going to start having to drop the woke shit or not be as extreme with it.
Yeah, or they'll just close their doors. Well, that's
That's
the
going to
problem,
happen
though.
automatically, I think, because the only reason that the woke folks are in there trying to use it as a platform is because it became popular. As the
Yep.
industry collapses, they're going to go, oh, this is no longer a good vehicle for
Yep.
us. And they'll leave. And the people who actually want to work in that industry because it's their passion will show up. Then they'll become popular again, and the wokies will try and get back in.
The problem, though,
disagree.
is they won't leave on their own volition, okay? These are parasites. They have gotten their meat hooks into these studios, and I've watched it happen. Dude, every studio I've worked in, save for Ubisoft, has closed its doors because of these woke assholes.
Yeah.
They get in, they crash these companies, and because they're political, they're office politicians, they get on their golden parachutes and they deploy and sail to a new host. In order for this to work,
I've seen that.
in order for this to work, we need an extinction level event. We need the
Whoa,
entire
easy.
industry to become economically unviable. Like all these companies are gone. And then the mammals, just like with the dead dinosaurs, the mammals, the indie developers are the ones that kind of eke out and come
Well,
back.
So what you're talking about is why I disagree, and it's because it's not that they call it the dinosaur media. Like dinosaur media is all dying, right? They're all dying out, and like you were saying, being replaced by the mammals or whatnot, and that is the decentralized layer of entertainment that is there. That is not really. I'm not sure people really call it that yet, but yet that's why Hollywood is basically hollow anymore. Like they can't make a blockbuster to save their life. It seems like, and it's
No, they bombed
and why is
Supergirl.
that? It's because the entertainment spectrum has been spread out, and people can pick over here, they can pick over there, they can pick there, and it's decentralized, and it's not just okay. These are summer blockbusters like what we were used to, from growing up and all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
when we had a
It's
monoculture.
not like that anymore. It's not like that, and especially us as indie comics creators, we gotta understand that point because that's how we're able to do what we can do. Yeah, we're not making $1 million sales necessarily, but that doesn't mean that
Well, we're
it's
not
not
making
out there.
$1 million sales. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying. So it's like we're still able to create and be a part of the the market, and that's because it's all
true.
decentralized. So I don't know.
Yeah. No,
I'll get off my
I
soapbox.
definitely agree with you. No, I 100% agree with your point
Good
about
points,
the loss of the monoculture.
Yeah.
We used to have like what they call water cooler talk,
Yeah.
where everybody tuned in on Sunday night and watched X show so that Monday
Yeah.
they can talk about it. We don't have that anymore.
It's because
You
the
know,
water
it's
was
gone.
poisoned and everyone at the water cooler died, Chris.
Well, it's like my kids are a great example of that. Is because there isn't like a specific okay, this is the major cartoon that all the kids are watching after school. That's not a thing.
Yeah.
The last time I felt that was Game of Thrones. Like every Monday coming
Yeah, you
to
may be
work,
right.
everyone
Yeah,
was
I-
like,
I
"Oh
agree.
my god, did you see last night?
You
Yes,
gotta
I
see
watched
it.
it 3
Yeah.
times. Oh my god."
Yep.
Or
And then you get to the
Sons
last
of
season.
Anarchy had that effect on a lot of folks too.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
it helped connect people. Like everybody connected on that point. And
I kind of like that they do the weekly release on the shows now, because
Yeah.
you know sometimes they'll dump it and it'll be like, "Here's 8 episodes," and that's okay. But I really like having a week to like, as a fan base, discuss what just happened. You know, it's kind of fun.
Well, it's also a good canary in the coal mine when you start to see people not discussing it after several weeks, and you're like, "Oh, that show went to shit. Glad I didn't invest in it."
Are you talking
Yeah.
about the Netflix model because they're trying to like chase the TikTok brain idiots?
Hmm.
That's one
Oh,
of
you
the-
heard about that?
the
you-
whole
you heard
fucking
about
thing
Matt
and the way
Damon?
they're- Hold up, and the way they're like editing the stories and everything.
Matt Damon.
Yep. No, Matt Damon spilled the beans on that. He's like, their scripts have to be run through a Netflix like exec or what, I can't remember what the name of the position is, but they have to make it so they recap everything
Right.
that just happened in the previous scenes for the people who are like distracted and not really
I
paying
saw
attention.
that video. Yeah. So like, because most people are scrolling on their phone when they're watching something.
That's disgusting. That means that
It is.
that means long form media is dead.
But I'll
If
tell you,
have
so
to
like,
be that much of a babysitter.
so I'm going back through and watching because I want to, in my opinion, finish Star Trek. Right? Like I want to watch season 3 Picard. So I never watched Voyager, and my girlfriend has never seen Next Generation. But we watched
shit.
DS9 together, front to back. So
Hell yeah.
we're going back and we're doing.
S series.
I
S
asked,
series.
Yep. I agree.
right? Yeah, and I asked AI. I was like, okay, give me the top, 10 shows for TNG that connects to the movies because we had watched. We skipped one. We did Wrath of Khan all the way through to Undiscovered Country, and that's where we stopped on the movies. So,
Mhm.
anyways, I was like, give me the best ones, and so we were watching through them. And dude, was it Paramount Plus? They have redone the old show, the old TNG show.
Yeah,
It is
all
up
the
to date.
B-roll.
Holy shit, it looks so good. Like I'll just stop and I'll just be like, holy crap, because like
No more styrofoam ball
Lighting.
planets.
the lighting is so much richer and the colors and everything.
Yeah,
It's
they
like,
upscaled everything at some point.
yeah, it looks really good. Holy shit, it looks really
Dude.
good.
Dude, I watched I think, what was it, a couple years ago, Frederick, the first Star Trek movie?
Okay.
You mean the first Star Trek of the original?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
the one with
OG.
Beeger,
They
Yeah.
have this weird uniform they never wear any other time.
the gray one.
Yeah.
They didn't know what they were
First of
doing.
all, the opening of that movie is so fucking long.
Dude, I tried
Like 10
watching
minutes.
that movie. Last time I tried watching that was probably 15 years ago or whatever. And I'm like, I'm falling asleep because the damn spaceship is slowly pulling out of the port. And it takes it fucking 10 minutes. And I'm like, I can't do it. I mean, it looks
Did you-
pretty, but it's 10
Dude.
minutes of just a fucking spaceship.
Dude,
No,
Back
dude,
in the
Orville
day,
made a joke about that.
back in
Dude,
the
it-
day, this was the first time you'd seen a spaceship, so you were like, "Oh my
Yeah.
god,
Yeah, all
look
of it
at
was
that
really impressive.
spaceship for
No,
10
yeah.
minutes."
Yeah, there's the We Break for No One from
Well,
Here's
and
Space.
then
the
think
thing,
of the
man.
2001. With 2001, Stanley Kubrick, he did like long,
Yeah.
elaborate shots, but it also said a lot. Like it informed a lot. And
Oh yeah,
I wasn't getting that in the Star Trek movie because I want, fast plot and fun and adventure from the Star Trek movie,
Mhm.
Whereas like Kubrick's 2001, it's much more cerebral. I'm kind of thinking about what's going on a little bit more. I don't know.
dude.
Easy.
Well, in the first Orville episode, the pilot episode,
gotta
Seth
get to
MacFarlane
that.
was. Dude, so Seth MacFarlane, like, as much as I dislike the guy, especially his political views, the man knows Star Trek. Okay,
Yes,
Yeah.
he does.
It's clearly
Orville
a
is
fan.
more. Yeah, Orville is more Star Trek than anything that was made in the last probably decade or more.
Well, who is
No,
it?
but
Kurtzman? Is
Yeah,
Kurtzman?
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you telling me
Ruined it.
STD isn't Star Trek?
I swear, the
No.
only reason Kurtzman got anywhere is because for the longest time he was paired up with Roberto Orci as writing partners, and I think Roberto Orci was doing the heavy lifting.
Hmm.
Sounds like it.
So on
No,
that
but-
first movie, by the way, I thought it was the one with Khan in it.
Oh, the second one?
No, the first movie when I was watching.
No,
I was
but
like,
Wrath of Khan
oh,
was the second one, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But here's the thing. I was getting like an hour into it, and I'm like, when the fuck does Khan show up?
Yeah. When's this shit gonna crack off?
Yeah, I got to like an hour and a half, and I'm like, I don't think there's like 30 minutes left in this movie. I don't think Khan is showing up at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, you're already doing something else, and the movie's on in the background now.
No, so in the first Orville pilot, they replicated that whole where the Enterprise is leaving the station after undocking from the station, and it does that slow that forever frickin' thing. So they recreate that exact scene, but they have oh god, what the hell's his name? Scott Grimes, Lieutenant Malloy,
Was it Gordon?
whatever. He's their
Gordon
no,
Malloy?
Gordon. Yeah, Gordon Malloy. He's the he's like their pilot. Okay, he's this drunk that the captain pulled some strings to get him out of like civvy duty or whatever, and get him to be the pilot. So he's the pilot,
Okay.
and they literally do a shot for shot of that slow ass thing, and he's like, "Fuck it." It's just fucking embarrassing.
Good.
Yeah, but say what you will.
Break all the
that-
safety protocols.
say what you will about it. That dude can hug the donkey.
Yeah, yeah. They have a move called "Hug the Donkey," and like the entire crew is like, "What? Just go with it. Just go."
Yeah, I've watched.
Yeah, but
like,
the future engineer guy recognized it right away. He's like, "You can do that."
Yeah.
I've watched clips of the Orville. I know, like the fucking Klingon stand-in one has like an episode where he finds out about smoking or whatever.
Yeah, cigarettes.
Oh yeah,
cigarettes.
yeah, the Mocklins. Yeah,
Bordis was awesome in the
What
first
is this?
season. After a while, they focused on him a little too much, and it got a little, in some cases, too cringy.
No, they actually. So here's the thing: is I was surprised as fuck when Seth MacFarlane knowingly made a detransition anti-trans episode.
Yeah, that was.
Whoops.
The Mocklins.
And that came out at like a time where he easily could have gotten destroyed for that. too.
Dude, this would have because he made a huge a strong case and that's what I loved about the show is it's not preachy. They're not telling you this is what's good. If you don't feel this way, you're bad. They
I would
literally have
much
characters
rather
arguing.
hear both arguments. You know?
Yeah,
And that's
they
what
had
he
two
did.
characters arguing, and
Yeah.
and what happened was basically in Bordis's race, the Klingon surrogate, they're called the Mocklins.
Yeah,
Everybody's a dude, so it's an entire androgenic race. Like everybody's a big fucking buff, like looks like an animated turd, and
Fuck yeah.
they're all warriors and shit. So when a female is born, it's very shameful. They're like, no, that doesn't exist. I don't know what you're talking about. We're an all male species. That's retarded.
Really?
Yeah. So when a female is born, which Bordis actually gives birth to an egg that hatches and it's a female, they're like, oh well, we gotta tune this fucker up. And the captain and everybody's like, hey, hold up. What do you mean tune this? Like, what do you mean make this a male? Are you fucked up? It's healthy. The doctor delivered it. It's fine. They're like, no. In our culture, that's fucked up. And then the captain starts arguing with the first officer, and the first officer's like, hey, dude, we can't really argue. It's their culture. Like, it would be like us arguing about not being born with a third leg to a bunch of aliens that are born with 3 legs.
Speaking
Yeah.
of third legs, we got a second Chris here tonight. How you
It's
doing?
me. It's Christopher Peel.
Welcome, my good man. How you doing?
What
How
up?
you been?
Doing well. How's everyone doing? Say,
What
guys.
up, dude?
It's good.
By the way, should
it's
I
bad
put a
enough.
Mocklin on screen?
Should you what?
Should I put the Mocklins on screen so everyone can see who we're talking about?
Go ahead. Go right ahead. We're deep into some Star Trek lore here, Chris.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what the Mocklins look like. They look like big turds.
That's Bordis and Kleinen.
Yeah. And Clyden is he's played by the guy that played Tyrese in The Walking Dead, the big dude with the hammer.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah,
they
they're very
butchered him in
Klingon-like.
that show from the comics.
Oh yeah, they did.
They made him like a pussy pacifist in the show. I'm like in the
Man.
fucking comic, he's like fucking
Well, that's
he
toxic
survived.
masculinity.
Wait, are you saying there's a comic of the Orville?
Actually, yeah, there is, but no.
Okay,
with
who
the,
fucking is getting arrested right now? Here, coughing.
This is me. I used to live in the safest city in the world, and now I hear police cars every night.
They
Why is
found your
that?
search history.
They imported
Now
all the
he's getting
mockers
a secondhand
into,
swatting.
Why is that, Frederick?
too many Borduses over
Because
there.
of the wonderful benefits of diversity.
Oh, yes. Oh, goody,
It
goody.
is our
Gumdrops.
Shit.
Glad you've
Skeleton
been-
Courses.
I'm glad
The
you've been
Orville
straight.
is so good. The whole character arc of Isaac just fucking
Yes!
rules.
Isaac's my favorite character in that show. An autistic robot.
You know what was funny with what was it, iDubbbz with Ethan Klein? iDubbbz found out real quick, Frederick, that in Canada you have to really watch what you say.
Yes.
It's very easy to get defamation and shit.
Yeah.
Isn't that scary? That there's actually countries in 2026 where they still have speech crimes.
Do you remember on our show we had that Azrael dude?
I know. He was so
He's from-
dude. I
he's
felt
from
so bad for
Britain.
him.
Yeah, he's
Batman's
from
backup?
Britain, and like he's like, oh, I'm gonna talk about comic books. And my dumbass, we tried talking about was AI and what was the other stuff? The tariffs and this like
Yeah.
bullshit that was going on. He's like, I can't talk about that.
Yeah, he looked like he was in a hostage video.
I'm like, I'm sorry. Yeah, never mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and in reaction to Chris, I want to say that my government did nothing wrong. It is perfect and has no flaws.
Yeah.
The bugs taste very good.
Yeah, boy.
I
Loves
own,
maple
Quite
syrup.
cozy in the pod.
I own nothing, and I'm delirious. I'm just
Yeah.
absolutely.
Frederick's saying pork is very evil. Don't eat it. I don't know why.
Don't put it on the doorknobs
Okay,
of certain
oh.
buildings either.
Oh, is that why everybody got mad at me?
His bacon.
Man. Oh yeah, you mail Mosk a bunch of bacon.
Skelko says, "Hail, bootlegger! How you doing, man?"
That's
Oh, yeah,
that's why
eat
they're so
bacon.
violent, because they're not allowed to eat bacon. If I wasn't allowed to eat bacon, I'd be kind of pissy too.
Hold on,
Yeah.
man.
I always
you
thought I
guys-
was a raging misogynist until I met a Muslim.
Dude, did you see the Muslim video right here in Quebec, in Montreal? There's a Muslim who gets arrested by a female cop, and he just starts digging into her, like telling her all the freaking slurs in
Yeah.
French you could think of,
Damn.
and the
Yeah.
cop is just taking it because
Wow,
me
I feel bad for her.
diversity.
Tell him to go rub his magic lamp.
Well,
It's like,
you know,
we hear the reputation of how they're so, anti-gay and all this other stuff, but yet, like, gay is like a major part of a lot of their culture over there. Like, listen to some soldiers that come back from these places, and they're like,
Oh, the Bachi Bazi boys over in Afghanistan.
yeah, boys, boys like the soldiers, like, oh yeah, here comes that truck driver with his son, his 10-year-old son. Oh, that's so nice that they're out together and he's seeing out his dad. No. Guy leans over and he's like, that's not his son. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. Boys are boys are for pleasure, girls are for having children.
Yeah.
That's literally what one of my soldier vet friends said. It was the most disgusting
So-
thing he ever heard.
Don't believe all the propaganda. It's even worse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
even
is.
worse.
You guys, I love you guys. We talk about comics. That's about enough. You guys then talk about video games, and then you talk about Star Trek,
Yes.
and now you're talking about NAMBLA. Are you trying
What
to
the-
repel every single woman?
What
Yes,
does Marlon
this is a
Brando
boys
look
only
like?
club, Chris.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
And if we put up a sign that says no women, all the women are going to flock to it.
They-
So we
yeah,
just
the
have to do
He-Man
it
boy
subtly with signals and
Hold up.
vibrations and keep them.
We now have the best. Hold up, we can fix this. So let's talk about the 19th and how it should be repealed.
Isn't it? Don't you mean the 17th?
No, the 19th Amendment is the right for
19th.
women to vote.
End women's suffrage.
Yeah, I saw that. That was the best man show episode.
Yeah.
They had the survey. They had all these
Yeah.
women signed the end women's suffrage.
Petitions, yeah.
There's like some dumb fucking Ben Shapiro. Is that his fucking name? Dumb liberal debater dude. Who was literally
Ben
thinking
Shapiro
when
is
someone
not
was
a
talking
liberal.
about women's suffrage or talking about suffering.
Ben Shapiro
Yeah.
is a conservative Jew.
He's a very conservative Jew, and his
Oh,
eyebrows
Brian
keep growing
Shapiro.
like,
That's what I'm thinking of.
oh my god, there are two of them.
He's
So-
like a fucking little redhead ginger fuck.
I just want to answer
Does he
real
talk
quick.
just as fast as Ben does?
Hold on. I
He's
want to
fine,
answer
Steve.
real quick
My sister
Chris's
pocket.
Chris's comment here that we're talking about a lot of stuff here, and none of it has to do with comics. We're going, video games, world news, Jews, all that stuff.
Whoa.
And it's Chris. This is to avoid conflict because when we start talking about comics, things get violent. People get relationships break, drama ensues. It's just too much. Comics is too volatile a subject.
I gotta get the clip from South Park where Cartman looks at Kyle and says, "Kyle, I'm sorry for all the times I called you a Jew."
Well, I mean,
Cartman, I am a Jew. Oh, don't be so hard on yourself.
we can bring up a comic book. Wasn't that one of the like heavy male feminist comic book dudes just outed as being a diddler?
A PDF.
Oh,
Yes,
Taking
one of the
pictures
guys
of
in
people
the,
in the bathroom.
there's the whole Whisper network that happened in mainstream media that got kind of Comicsgate started, right? And one of the dudes, they always fucking turn up to be a pedophile or a kitty diddler or something.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, "Oh, I didn't really know him," because he used to be their attack dog, from what I understand. And I'm not an expert in that whole time period, but
I forgot his name, but like it was like coming out that other stuff with that, and he was like filming.
yeah, he put up like
Bathrooms?
video cameras in the
Hidden
back,
cameros in the bathrooms.
filming kids and party guests. And one of his party guests, an adult of all things, noticed the camera. I think it was literally a phone placed there, and confronted him, and then it broke out.
dude,
No.
how does it not? It must have been a woman who found it because there wasn't like he didn't get beat up. You know what I mean? Like there wasn't somebody also arrested for assault.
Well, I mean, even liberal men are considered women now. So
there you go. Maybe it was.
Is anybody else to the point now, whenever you hear about protesters, you automatically think it's a bunch of chicks?
Just blue-haired land whales.
Boomers.
Yes, because
well, I
Whenever
think
the-
now that they're paid for, like now that we saw the whole USAID thing, like all those like quote unquote natural protests from the ground up, grassroots, turned out to be astroturfed paid stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
when we
with
had the
Obama, yeah.
special, when we had the
Palin
special election in Tennessee for my district, for I think what was the senator or whatever, you had two dumb bitches, and I know they had no job because it was fucking 7 a.m. at fucking 5 degrees outside, standing with a stupid sign. I'm like, no fucking Republican or conservative is standing out at 7 a.m. at 5 degrees. The fucking protest or whatever. Your stupid shit.
Yeah. Well, those are the only people that have the free time to do that shit.
Yeah, they don't have a
Everybody else
job.
is busy
They're
working.
paid to
Yeah.
do it. That's actually that people are paid to protest. They they siphon people's the funds from the taxpayers and fund political agendas through the USAID and other non-government organizations.
Well, it was
Yeah,
like
you-
the
oh,
Cuban billionaire dude that Hassan's connected with.
No,
that
speaking
funds
of
a lot of this.
Hold on, we got Stephen Kruger says, "Oh, good, I got here in time for the He-Man Woman Haters Club." Hail chat. Welcome, Stephen. You're home.
Who said that shit?
Art of Roy says, Frederick, angle that glider a tad bit, because right now you have it lined up with the building tops. A very bad tangent. Art of Roy is always in here pointing at the tangents.
Ooh,
I know.
I'll
Art,
go
I
on
know.
a tangent. Who said that shit about He-Man Woman's Haters Club?
I'm
Look
keeping.
here.
Hold on. I want to finish answering the
Look
question
here,
about tangents
Herr
because
Kruger.
my honor is at stake here,
Oh, okay.
Chris. And it's going to
French
be
Canadian
addressed
has
during
honor?
the inking. I have the inking in mind. It's all going to line up. Don't worry. I have line widths. All the variant line widths will give you all the information you need to avoid the tangents. but I appreciate you. There we go. Go ahead, Chris.
Man.
No, who is this? What is this about He-Man woman haters? We got some soy boy in here.
Uh-oh.
You got past the filter.
Herr Kruger. Huh?
Welcome to the show.
Well, I think he wants to join the club.
Make sure you subscribe because we're 8 people away from 300. That's right. I got like 36
Nice.
people watching right now. If 8 of you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Make sure you get us through and over the 300 mark.
Well, maybe I should subscribe to your channel.
Wrangler,
Whoops.
I will find you.
Well, listen,
Yeah,
you're,
we'll
you're almost
squeeze your
close.
taint.
Listen, Frederick, you're almost close to leading an army against all the Persians.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, come on down to Texas.
Yeah.
Isn't that like a
Yeah,
Muslim
well,
state now?
Remember when the
Oh
remember
my
when the
God.
Persians actually used to be cool? Before all the Admiral Akbar stuff, it used to be magic carpets, genies, really cool stuff.
Wait, what does
And then
Admiral
they-
Akbar have to do with this?
Well, that's what they shout before they blow themselves up.
Yeah, they're talking
I thought
about
it
their
was some
Hawaiian
snack bar.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
Aloha Snack Bar, the Hawaiian
Am I
concession
retarded
stand.
or is it you? I can't tell
Aloha.
anymore. Stephen Kruger says He-Man woman haters is a reference to the Little Rascals.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah, one of the Little
And
Rascals
our gang.
came out with some stuff recently.
Love the Little
Change
Rascals.
topics now.
Until Alfalfa picked a fight with somebody, got shanked on the street for $5.
Oh,
Right?
Shit.
That's when they went and
Like
hired
on a
the
hunting
Brat
trip.
Patrol to set the record straight.
That's literally how that poor bastard died.
Oh,
Oh,
seriously?
Yeah, he picked a fight with somebody. They shanked him over $5.
The actor that played the original Alfalfa did?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's
the only
up,
other thing I know
Scribe?
him from was It's a Wonderful Life.
he's out there sucking
Are you
dick.
talking about the original actor or the one from
Yes.
the
we got
90s?
Rosario
The
here
original.
saying Akbar is an ass bar.
Belly up to the bar, boys.
It's a trap.
No, speaking of treason, did you guys hear about how our aristocracy is anointing a new congressman or congresswoman to replace the one that died?
What?
You guys hear about that? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Lindsey Graham's
Lindsey Graham-
sister is taking
Yeah,
over
Lin-
until an election or something like that, right?
Yeah, Lindsey Graham dies, and we don't have a
Oh,
representative
yeah.
government here. They're like, oh yeah, let's just we'll pay tribute. Yeah, she can fill the role. Like, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
Was she like a runner-up or something?
No, they just
Miss
like yeah,
Maine
it's a
or
good
something like
tribute.
that?
No, she, I think she's his sister, right?
His understudy
it.
or something?
No, it's just like surprise, motherfucker. Like, that's not how. Like, that's an aristocracy at this point. That's not.
See, they should have never announced that he died. Just have her put on a mask, latex
Yeah.
mask, and keep going as Lindsay.
Well, they're
No one would
hiding.
have you put a woman behind that mask, you couldn't tell the difference, honestly.
Well,
Hasn't he
dude,
gone?
They're. What's up?
Mitch McConnell, hasn't he passed?
Yeah,
Well,
I was just
Oh,
gonna say,
that
Mitch
fucker's
is.
still alive, I think.
Officially.
No, I think
no,
they
he's
have
dead.
him in cryostasis or
So-
something.
He might be
No, they have proof of
actually
life photos that were AI'd.
he might be actually dead, but he's not officially dead. If that answers
Yeah.
your question.
Why are we these
fuck.
geezers allowed into our government? This is ridiculous.
Are you saying Mitch McConnell's still alive?
Officially,
Yeah, they put him in a
yes.
cybernetic suit and put a dark helmet over his head. and-
He's the head in the jar, like Richard Nixon in the Futurama.
I fucking hate Mitch McConnell.
My feeling is that they're writing the obituary if that's not already done.
Dude, he had a fucking like a rooster giblet.
Well, yeah. Why are these?
he had a
geezers-
literal turtle neck.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
why?
no,
Why
no,
are
no.
these geezers
Oh, no.
allowed? Yeah. Yeah. Oh no. No,
Well,
the-
because
why-
evidently, we can have term limits on a dude who has the codes to nukes, but not a term limit on these other fuckers.
yeah. This is.
We got B.A. Turner in the chat saying, "Hey, old jabronis."
VC.
B.A. is
What's
coming
up,
back.
BA?
He's coming back to the YouTubes on
Yeah, man.
Thursdays.
Vietnamese?
So make sure you subscribe to his. He may be Vietnamese, but he hides it very well.
Who's dropping
VC?
spoons in the background?
What's
VC number 10.
No, it's Vigilante.
G.I. Joe number 1. VC number 10.
What is happening?
You ever
Am I
hear the
having a stroke?
Vietnamese? It sounds like somebody with a rubber band talking. No.
I have both like
Fucked
noodles.
up, dude.
My God, you guys sound like you need to be rebooted. Art of Roy says standard operating procedures. A wife took a senator's seat off her. He passed on the Dem side a while back. John Dingle's wife took his seat after he assumed room temperature. No one said boo back then. Okay, so it's a current thing. Your wife
It
steps
is.
in.
But why?
That's a problem. That's aristocracy at that point. Nobody voted these people in.
You know what
And I
sounds
just want
good
to
is
say,
some dim
let's
sum.
not forget that Chris is half Asian and half Jewish, so he's very racist.
You know, imagine
Yes, that's right.
imagine in the NBA. Kobe
So he's
fucking-
very good at judo.
Krav Maga.
Dude, imagine
Have you
in
ever
the
seen a
NBA.
jiu-jitsu?
Imagine
Sorry,
the
you were
NBA.
saying-
If this show
Michael
turns
Jordan
into a
live.
musical, I swear to God. I swear. I will
B.A.
find
Imagine in the
Turner. Do I
NBA
know
that
that
Michael
guy?
Jordan dies, and they're like, "All right, his fucking wife's gonna finish the next 3 games."
Oh, dude, that would be so sad.
She's in heels, can't even dribble.
Yeah,
Guys, yeah, that makes zero sense. I mean, other than the fact that we don't have a representative government and we do live in an aristocracy.
I mean, we had a
Really?
It's not like everything else makes sense either. You know,
That's a
nothing makes sense.
little
nowadays.
alarmist, I think, but okay.
Well, it is when 81% of the population said pass the goddamn SAVE Act. We have an entire occupied, like our entire government, all 3 branches are occupied by Republicans, and they can't fucking do it.
They're getting to it.
Because they don't
Yeah, they're
want-
getting to it. Well, yeah.
Okay,
And all
okay,
of
you guys
the
are getting
EOs
too aggressive. You're fighting. You're like, I've lost control. I have to bring in some estrogen into the show here.
Sunshine down, so come to town, set your body. Hold me tight, my love tonight. Tell me you believe. Summer.
I thought you said you were bringing estrogen into the show. All
Yeah.
you did was increase the testosterone by at least 200%.
We also
I thought
had-
you were bringing some broad on. What's the deal?
Yeah.
We also
I'll
had
be in
the
my bunk.
Supreme Court. What was it? Rule or whatever, or strike down Trump's executive order on the
Yeah.
The veto.
being born here and just being granted citizenship.
Yeah.
Well,
It's called.
That and all the EOs he makes are fucking worthless. You got to pass those as bills because as soon as he leaves, the next clown in the office is just going to throw them all out. Like he literally passed an EO.
It already happened once.
It's happened throughout history. Like every time
I
an EO is
mean-
pushed.
From Trump's first term, Biden
Oh, yeah.
went in and threw them all out.
Yeah. Well,
So it
for
already
example,
happened to him once.
He made a very important EO that pisses me the fuck off that it's not passed as a bill, and that's making English the official language of the United States. Like, there are a lot of implications to that. And I say that as a polyglot. I say that as somebody that can speak multiple languages. English should be the national language. There's no benefit to having the Tower of Babel in your government, where your next door neighbors can't even understand what you're saying. We have truck drivers that can't even read the goddamn street signs. You know, make English the standard. And that's what his EO did. But as soon as he leaves the office, they're going to be like, fuck that. And it's going to go back to para español macre dos.
See, that's the thing. He's never going to leave office. Chris. He's going to be here for third term, fourth term, and until he passes it on to his to Barron.
Market race.
It's going to be Trump all the way down. It's coming.
Okay.
Yeah. It's so tight.
What are you doing in here? Well, don't stare.
I'd have
Is
the
that a
same
response to the
reaction.
previous video? Yeah, Linda Hamilton was hot, man.
Sure was.
Crazy. So she's like on that spectrum.
You know,
This
she's
is why he's
surprisingly
happy.
nice.
Just saying she's probably great in bed. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
bet.
Well,
That's
I've
why-
met my. Oh, sorry.
This is why Frederick's happy Patrick's not here, because you know that key jangle won't like distract him.
The key jingle.
Well, nobody else would get a word in.
You guys are terrible.
Oh, I love Patrick. I love
Scribe
Patrick.
says,
can't-
I
can't.
speak no English. Get out. Get out of my future country, Scribe. Or
But seriously, get him going on a topic, and Patrick becomes a pit bull. He does
Art
not
of
let it go.
Roy
Look,
says,
everybody.
Which is part of what makes him so entertaining.
Art of Roy says, again, standard operating procedure. You get what you vote for.
Well, we voted for millions of mass deportations, and we didn't get it.
Well, I was
So-
allowed
Gotten
to
quite a
vote.
few.
I'm not American.
We didn't get shit, dude. This guy, it's all shows.
Art Haida.
I get he passed away, but is he still voting for the primary? Well,
I want to know what happened to getting rid of the IRS. That's what I was excited.
Yeah.
well, didn't
I
he
don't
get-
want to get rid of the IRS myself. I want to see it repurposed. Instead of investigating all the people's money, I want them to investigate the spending of the government. That's
Well,
why
we
I
had
think
that.
It's
Nice.
called
Doge.
Internal Revenue Service. Have them constantly monitoring what this government
Well-
spending is doing and constantly reporting to the people everywhere that money is going.
We already
think
had
that's
that.
what-
Doge.
yeah, but
What
isn't
good
Doge
is
gone
knowing
now?
if it can't be
Yeah,
enforced?
just done. They just finished. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Doge was gone now. It'd be nice if that was the IRS's job permanently. Just
Well,
constantly.
everybody got so
Well, who
enraged
watches it,
because
man?
they were
Yeah.
cutting out. They
Yeah,
were
we got
showing everybody
screwed.
where all the waste was.
Yeah, you remember how pissed off, like, oh, they're violent. It's
Yep.
like, dude, anybody that's upset over an audit is clearly screwing us somehow.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
and
Unless
none
you're
of that
getting
got
audited
rectified.
repeatedly, like we have been from the IRS. It's like, oh, we don't like your political opinions. Oh, well, you're getting audited by the IRS because that happened under Obama. Conservatives were getting audited
Oh yeah.
heavily under
Well, it's, yeah, it's
Obama.
not-
Not
the only way
that
they
they
could
were
take down Al
saying
Capone.
anything. It was just to tie them up.
I don't know. You
Yeah.
should have got rid of the FBI. They've shown how corrupt they are in the last fucking 15 years.
well, the whole
Just keep-
system is. We literally
does it
had
just-
Doge go in. Oh, sorry.
I was just going to say, or does it just seem like they were auditing more conservatives because sovereign citizens are generally conservative?
I am a sovereign citizen.
Sovereign citizen.
I
you
don't
mean like
have
the-
to pay. I don't recognize your existence.
Is that
No,
like the
it's-
whole piece of Peter thing or whatever?
No, it's
you know,
remember the people who got arrested? They get pulled over
Yeah,
and
it's
they're
funny.
like, oh,
I
it looks
had to
so-"
explain it. I had to explain it to my 15-year-old. She, you know, it was like, or no, it was my girlfriend and my 11-year-old, and it was like, what's a sovereign citizen? So I kind of had to give it a case example of you know what sovereign and then how they feel that they are not under the state law, things like that. So yeah, that's funny that you bring that up because like nobody had ever heard the term sovereign citizen 10 years ago, you know, so it's kind of funny how it's changed.
Are we under some kind of version of maritime law that we don't realize according to
Right,
what was his
yeah.
name?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
We're in
Admiralty,
international
all-
streets.
and all that. I didn't get that far into it, but I just kind of explained, you know, it's like how a sovereign citizen basically believes that they live under a larger law or a larger lawmaker than, you know, a human law, right? So whatever that could be, you know, their God or whatever it is, nature.
Have you ever played the sovereign citizen bingo card on the
No.
body cam video?
No. I think that's what it was because my girlfriend loves to watch the cop body cam stuff. And I think
Yeah.
somebody was trying a sovereign citizen argument. And then so I tried to explain it, you know, and I did all right. I did better than I just did. So that was key.
You know, there's something satisfying when a cop is chasing somebody and they hit him with the taser and they just surfboard out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Frederick, did you watch that Asmongold video I sent you where he's watching the
Yes,
fucking
I
police chase in
did.
Florida?
Very funny. Speaking of which, we're joined here by Mr. Skeleton Core. Why do I not see you on screen? Are you there, Skell?
There he is.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Hey, nice
Hey,
to
what
see you,
up?
man. How you doing?
Doing good.
Where's he at?
He's underneath the text.
Oh, I see.
Oh, what are you doing there,
Hello.
Skell?
Whoa.
Get up here. I'm gonna put you over
Hey.
on. Why can I not
What the heck?
move you?
I think we both tried to do it at the same time and canceled each other
We're
out.
two drivers in the same car, so we're like pressing these buttons at the same time. It's a surprise things don't explode more
Yeah.
often.
Someone's got to be the bottom, you know.
As long as yeah.
There we go. Chris got it. There we go.
Art of Roy says politicians play to our fantasies with platitude and. Roy, why do you make me read these fucking tweets?
Platitudinal pablum.
Platitudinal pablum.
Thank you. English is not my first language, folks. Okay. Politicians hate their voters base. They see a bunch of monkeys flinging poo. Well, I agree.
Yeah,
I see that.
and that's
as
to
well.
my point. We don't
can
have a
relate to
government.
that.
Cynical.
Well, they
No,
better
these
they
are-
better consider
it's
that
an
hard because I
aristocracy.
can playing Clue with amazing accuracy.
Well, no. What Art Roy just said is exactly what I've been bitching about. Is that we don't have a representative government. You know, the whole illusion of voting. I think it was George Carlin said it. You know, voting worked. They wouldn't let you do it. You know,
If voting affected change, it would be illegal.
yeah, and it's so frustrating. It's like the video game industry. It's like entertainment. They hate their customers, and the sad thing is politicians have it in reverse. They're our customers. We're their boss. We should be the
That's
we
right.
the people. We're paying these assholes, and they just treat us like monkeys flinging poo.
Let me ask you
No,
this: Do
who
you
they
think it's that-
represent is not the constituents, but rather the elites.
No, I'd
Do you
say
think
all
that it's
politicians.
really that voting doesn't do anything, or is it more so that the politicians don't change anything because we don't want to change things for the better?
No, I think the
People don't
politicians
want to have
to.
to go through the hard times because the only way to fix anything that's wrong in this country is going to take a period of going through hard times.
We're in
And
the hard
nobody
times
wants
right
to do
now.
that. People want
I don't know, man.
I'm
Hard
talking
times sound
harder.
Scary.
because Social Security is done. All our spending, the majority of our spending in this country is on entitlement programs.
Yeah, and
Everybody
we've got the
knows
Flower
it.
Piven effect.
Everybody knows it. Nobody wants to fix it because
Yeah.
if they try to fix it, they will never get elected again.
But
The hard-
all hell is going to break loose, and you're going to need a Bitcoin.
Yeah, the hard
Oh,
times.
That's where I first saw him was on two great big old tits.
The hard,
Oh, hell.
the hard
Love
times.
Pastor Manning.
The hard
Love
times
Pastor
are
Manning.
beginning. The question is, do we go through the hard times because of the nature of the system collapsing, or will we be willing to do a controlled burn, minimize the
But-
damage,
but
and come out better
we're-
on the other side?
We're
And
still
it looks
speaking like
we're
we
not
have any
doing the
control in
controlled
this.
burn.
No, dude, we're peasants. I don't think people understand. We are not. We have no say in our government. We don't have a representative government anymore. We have rich politicians that answer to APAC, that answer to corporations, that answer to anybody but the actual people. And we have no say in this shit. We could bitch, piss, and moan, vote any which way we want, and we're going to get the same effect.
Well, that sounds a lot
know?
like the gaming industry, where they stopped answering to the actual customer base and just started answering to the shareholders instead.
Yeah. So what?
Yeah, and again, Arthur Roy, he's like, yeah, voting is like pushing that crosswalk button. You know, I'm pushing it and nothing's happening.
That's
All right,
actually
guys.
It's
really
like
good.
that,
That's very interesting
That's a
because
really good analogy.
It's like the closed door button in an elevator. It doesn't really do anything, but it's there so you feel that you have an input while the door is going to stay open the same amount of
There
time.
it is. Yeah.
Look,
in
all I
order
know
for
is if I see a
society to
fat chick
collapse,
coming,
one of
I'm
the
hitting
things that has to
closed door
happen
button
is a
like crazy.
complete and utter disenchantment with. I'm not using the right word, but
Yeah, we
with
lose faith in our
institutions. No more believing in any institutions,
And we don't.
Faith. That's it. No faith in institutions, and I think we. I
do
think
be
that's
like
really widespread now, maybe more than it has been in decades.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, guys.
Well, they
I gotta
failed
get
us.
out of here. It's good seeing everybody.
All right, have a good one, Aaron.
Oh,
Yeah, thanks for coming on, Aaron.
I will see you guys again very soon.
Real quick,
All
tell
right,
us
hey,
where can
that
people
number
find.
3 is coming out soon, right?
Yeah, tell us where can people find you real quick.
Yeah, immortalizingcomics.com and go sign up for Immortalizing number 3, the campaign. Actually, I was just working on it while we were talking. I am launching that September 1st. And so you go there now and sign up and help me know that people are paying attention and seeing the campaign. So I can kind of judge how well we're going to do. So, and I don't know, I'm thinking about if I could figure out how to hand out rewards on FMC, like $5 off shipping or something. I would love to do that. So
You can get coupon codes, right?
Okay. I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, talk to Luke. I don't know how to do
yes, yes. I had those in my last campaign. You
Okay,
can do-
well,
they'll make
Chris.
custom coupon codes for you.
Okay, well, there we go. So I'll try to figure it out. But go sign up now. Man, there's so much that is going to be in that campaign. It's amazing. And if you haven't seen it before, just go look at it. It's one of the best campaign sites that's out there right now. So
Watch the
go check
trailer.
it out. yeah, go watch that badass trailer. How about that? So,
Hell yeah,
anyways,
man.
thank you guys. I'll see you around.
Take
Have
care.
a great night, Aaron.
You'll
Thank you.
laugh, you'll cry, you'll kiss $24.99 goodbye.
Art Haida says, "Give me Rattel. I want to sniff the newsprint." Listen, Art.
Oh yeah.
I got UPC codes. It's on its way. It's in boxes. It has been printed. It has been assembled. It has been packed and has been shipped. It's on the way to me. It's on the way to Critical Blast to give which is going to be where the shipping happens for all you guys. I'm going to get a load of copies, and it's also going to an undisclosed locations with a lot of guns. And you secure the off-site copies with a lot of ammunition, so don't even think about it.
Oh, it almost sounds like some rednecks are fans.
Oh, you know it. We're going to have to re-educate the next generation after the Great Reset, Wrangler.
This will be one of the founding documents of the New World Order.
We're going to rebuild foundation off of Rattel number 1.
No, that was the Georgia Guidestones.
Well, they're
Oh, yeah.
gone now. They're
They
gone
blew
now.
them up. They had to get rid of physical evidence.
They blew them up and they took them to, what is it, a special dump site.
Top men.
Yeah.
Top men, Lois.
Yeah, that was a weird one, right? No one really knew who did the Georgia Guidestones. The creators were
Oh,
able
the
to-
government did it.
Well,
No.
there's no proof.
Yeah,
of
they.
that.
Well, because the reason why you know there's proof to it is because there's no proof that anybody else. We live in a surveillance state. If somebody blew that shit up and it wasn't somebody that was funded by one of our shady government bullshits,
Okay, so you're
that,
going
that
with the
person would have been
absence of
crucified.
proof. I mean, it could also be a wealthy person with.
Well, look
vested
at the
interests.
what is the word I'm looking for? Looking for like the motive. Why would they blow this up? And the reason is because if we don't have any physical representation of this proof, then whatever we show on Google could be easily doctored by AI.
Hold on, are you saying the government built them or the government blew them up?
Both. It
Oh,
was
both.
too many of the peasants, too many of the cattle that were being marched into the slaughterhouse saw this and said, hold up, something ain't right. This thing's telling us there should be only 500 million people, or was it 500 million people or something in this
Yeah.
world. We gotta
Yeah.
call the population. That's not right. Hey, where are we going? Why are there bus saws in front of us? You know, like,
Wait
shut
a
it down.
minute.
You know, yeah. So they had to get rid of that shit. Yeah.
Something that's been around since, what was it, 70 something, 60
Yeah.
something?
Been
There's
Yeah,
plenty of
nobody paid
evidence that
attention.
it's existed. I mean, it's not, you're not going to blow that thing up and then it's just completely gone from the consciousness of the
No,
of
it's
the
well
entire
documented
country.
for sure.
Yeah, it's well
I mean,
documented.
That's a little,
but
that's a little
no, think about it.
Scary.
Think about it
very
temporally.
Scary bullshit.
Yeah, they can't just erase
Think of it-
history like in the book 1984.
Yeah, well, that's the problem is when you get rid
Oh,
of
I
physical
understood
shit,
that reference.
Yeah, when you get rid of that physical
That's
shit, dude,
wrong,
we're not
right?
going to be around forever. We're the last people to see that.
Hey, spoilers, Chris. Not everyone's at the end of their life.
shit. Yeah, oh, sorry, but ultimately, whatever generations come after us are not going to be able to say, "Oh, it's well documented," because they're getting rid of physical media. Libraries are disappearing. They're basically homeless shelters with urinals and computers for porn. You know, like they're turning our physical records into digital records. And the moment you do that, just like what we're seeing with the gaming industry and with the movie industry, is they can censor it, edit it, change it, do whatever access they want to it without any of us even knowing. They're like, what are you talking about? Like look at cursive being removed from the curriculum. That was intentional so that future generations won't be able to read the Declaration.
were just meaningless
Now
scribbles,
us
Chris.
Gen Xers can
Oh, geez.
write notes back and forth to each other, and the younger ones can't decipher it.
Yeah, it's sad because I got a Zoomer nephew, and he's like, you know, what the hell is that? Like, that's my name. He's like, how do you get your name out of that? Like, it's cursive. Oh, like, how do you sign checks? How do you sign names? Yeah, we don't do that. Like,
Yeah,
wait,
and
what?
just like my car has an awesome security system, it's called the manual transmission.
Yeah, good,
Yeah.
good luck with it. Most Americans, Zoomers, trying to learn how to.
That's a good anti-theft system, to be honest.
It is. You blow the clutch out. Why is the car not moving?
Can't find them, grind them.
Well, less people will try to steal it if it's manual.
Man, God, that was a horrifying experience learning how to drive standard.
I wonder why
What?
that's not the case with a motorcycle.
What do you mean?
don't
motorcycles
know.
the same thing.
Motorcycles
Standard is
are-
manual, right? Standard is not
Yeah.
automatic.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, standard's the American way. Of
Well,
saying
it's-
it.
Dude,
Actually, I heard motorcycles are now becoming automatic trannies as well.
Yeah.
How though?
There's some out there, but they're few
How,
and
yeah,
far
how would that
between.
even work?
Yeah, you
I
have to
don't know.
turn the left-
Everyone I've driven had a clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you need it because the whole point of being on a motorcycle is that you can get the fuck out of any bad situation.
Yeah, you can control which clutch you're on, which gear you're on.
Yeah, you dump the clutch and you get out. Like, two cars are barreling at you. The reason why you're still alive is because you don't have 3 feet of steel protecting you, but you can get the hell out of whatever's in the way. You know. Speaking as somebody that knows quite a few people that have died on motorcycles, so yeah.
Hey, Patty Q is here in the chat.
Oh,
Patty.
Patrick.
Yo, what's up,
Are
Patrick?
your ears burning?
Hey. Yeah.
Hold on, let me get through all the chat here. We got a lot of people waiting in line here. Art Hyde says they edited the end of 13 Reasons. Why? It ruins the point of the story and gives it a horrifying message that wasn't intended at all to avoid offending people.
Is that the sequel to
that's the
10 Things I Hate About You?
No, I think that's the
it's
John Willis one. It was the
In the
13
show
Reasons
on-
Why. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Patrick
isn't
says,
it the show
sorry
on
I'm
Netflix?
late to the chat, gents. Welcome, Patrick. We're happy to have you here, man. Looking forward, man, to the Phenomenon 3. It's going to be launched very soon. We've
So I
some-
think
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
gonna be
show
great.
about the Canadian healthcare. You know,
Oh shit.
odds.
we
Oh, the
also
meme.
have, we're going to have an Alan Goldman cover on that Phenomenon 3. So
Yeah, man.
Have a look
You
out for
see
that.
that?
Dude, Alan Goldman is so goddamn good.
Yeah.
Is he?
yeah. Yeah, we had him on the show a couple of weeks ago, Chris.
Is it?
What's he do?
He doodles.
He's doing a book called Battle Squad. It looks really damn cool.
He's doing like 4 fucking books at the same time.
Battle Squat?
Squad.
Yes,
with a
it's
D.
about
Oh.
Indians who are fighting the urge to go.
I thought it was
Do
some kind
number
of
2.
gang of ne'er-do-well Slavs.
If you ever need to get knocked down a peg, just ask Grant. Oh my god, it's the legendary artist Boris Vallejo. What does he
Can't-
do?
I can't take you guys anywhere.
No, you
Keyword
really can't.
control. I forget what
Yeah,
that's
man.
in reference to, but okay.
We will
embarrass
Chrissy
you. Come on here and do
says,
some
"Hail,
Sinatra
Frederick.
for
How
us
you
and-
doing, Chrissy? Welcome to the show. Nice to have
Hey.
you in the chat. Hail, Ethan as well. That is our good friend Wrangler. For those who don't know, and Christopher as well. At least one of you, Chris's. I don't know who she's saying hi to. She likes one
Probably
of you.
I'll take it.
Likes one
Yeah.
of you. The other, I'm not so sure. Patrick says the Goldman cover is on the collection. Oh, you gotta get to the collection, but it does include number 3. Just FYI, that you're
Oscar
tearing
Goldman?
me apart, Patrick. But it's okay. I'm gonna back the book. I'm looking forward to it. I was number one for like 3 of your campaigns, man. I'm gonna jump on this one too. Alan's a talented artist. He's gonna be doing a book with Dave Brink as well. Is that that's not Battle Squad? Battle Squad is his. Which is
I've got an idea now.
Safeguard is Brink.
Safeguard. My God,
Battle
these,
Squat.
well, you're gonna have to steal that, Chris.
Battle
Gang
Squad.
of ne'er-do-well Slavs.
Patrick says he's unbelievably talented, and he and
Me?
Peter vibed perfectly. We're talking about Alan Goldman.
Oh,
Yes, we'll get to you, Chris. Don't
I know Oscar Goldman. Does anybody know Oscar?
Yeah, isn't he from Bionic
worry.
Woman?
Ooh, Patrick says it's gonna
The
be
$6 million man.
hardcover.
Oh,
That's
Oh,
dope,
but
dude.
yes, he was in that one too.
That is freaking dope. All the catch up is going to be hardcover.
Oh,
Dude, that's
shit.
my favorite thing about fucking CG indie comic books. They're going totally European without even knowing it. Like none of them are reading French bande dessinée, but they're all like unconsciously gravitating to the same kind of
How
format.
so?
you gotta
Well,
slip in some
they're
French
making
words.
larger printed hardcover books, just like the European stuff. European stuff is all hardcover. Americans are kind of used to like floppies, right? They're like used to soft covers, trade paperbacks, all that kind of stuff. But European market has been doing hardcovers for fucking 1,500 years. I don't know, man.
So
Americans
Heavy
don't
Metal's
have the appeal
hardcover?
for that.
That's a magazine. That's not a comic book.
Isn't that the same thing?
No, magazines are trade publications with articles and comics and variation. No, the bande dessinée are like the books.
Interesting.
No, Heavy Metal was a magazine with a collection.
Metahalo.
Yeah,
It's like
a
an
collect-
anthology thing. Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
exactly. A monthly anthology, and you had like multiple artists, multiple storylines, kind of
Best titties ever.
in parallel. yeah. Well, it was European, so they didn't give a shit, and it was kind of
Dude.
like almost indie, man. It was like on the verge, like it was that kind of sideline.
Which they had to be
Yeah,
a
man.
magazine because of the comics code, right?
No, because they were well, maybe on the American side,
Yeah.
but
there were
the
boobs in it.
Europeans were not subjected to the comics code. So I think they were kind of copying the European model, and it might have just worked because they were in the comic size. Yeah.
Man, all I gotta say is Metahalo was my introduction. Once I got through the bande dessinée in French class with Tintin and the Schtroumpfs and stuff, it was all about them freaking boobs, man.
Yeah.
Druna. God, what the hell? Who was the poster child? The female there?
Well,
on
Druna
the,
was downright porn though. Like it was
oh, dude, it's totally
like-
porn.
It's
12-year-old
porn with
me,
whatever kind of popped up on the side of the ocean was what she had porn with.
Yeah, dude. This is why I had a zinc deficiency as a teenager. But who is the one that the female character that rode the pterodactyl?
The female character? I mean,
Yeah,
I
she's
know
the main
Moby.
poster child.
Oh, hold on. We didn't see anything, Chris. Do that again. Oh, you got
Yeah.
Epic.
The
Also,
American
You know how
version,
little
right?
that narrows it down?
Huh?
Yeah,
The
the
other
female
Chris.
on the pterodactyl is not a.
Yeah, she had white hair and she was like in
Yeah,
the
from
movie.
the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember her in some of the books too.
Oh yeah, I never got.
Don't read the manga version of that.
Okay, we got a lot of people talking. Arhidas says Europeans are also not subjected to air conditioning. Wow. Wow, that is brutal, Art. That is cold. I mean,
Hot.
maybe, damn, I don't know what to say, Art. Art of Roy says, find Druna X all prom. It is all prom, but it's so good. It's so good.
Was that Milo Marinara that did it?
Prawn is
No, it
like
was another artist,
shrimp?
Manara. Yeah, it's not
Oh,
Milo.
Manara, yeah, Milo Marinara.
Yeah, no, I think it's Druna is done by somebody else. Let me just do a quick look up. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, because I bought a lot of books from Milo Marinara.
Serpieri. So Paolo Eleutere Serpieri is the artist.
Va bene.
That's a
Saluti,
good
miei amici.
donut.
But you're not wrong because, well, I mean, you are
Yeah.
wrong.
Tarna, yeah, he's got it.
Manera did a lot of hot, sexy women, like
Yeah.
borderline porn too. I'm sure. Especially the line was thinner, the veil was thinner in France, right? Because like sensual chapters and books are the norm, and it happens in
Oh, you
comics.
did
and
Emmanuel.
It's kind of accepted. Like it's not a full-on porn book. It's just like you'll have a chapter where the character falls in love, and there's a sex scene. Just like in, 80s or 90s action movies, you'd see a bit of titties at some point. And there was
What
a
was
sex
in-
scene, but it kind of fit into the story. It was not a full-on porno thing. So that most European comics have a nice little, love scene here and there. You make it.
Well, so didn't even the Americans there with ElfQuest. Man, that was put in like all of these like non-superhero books with the titties. They were kind of kept in the forbidden room behind the beaded doorway, and those were the books that drew my attention. So I grabbed them all off the shelves. It was ElfQuest. There was a book by I think it was Fastener and Larson called like Demon Baby or whatever, about this chick who could summon demons and shit. Like that was pretty cool.
Demon Baby?
Yep. Yeah. Fastener and Larson. And then Elf Warrior, Peter Shue. That was an awesome series. And the what is it? Meta Hurlon. I honestly, the books were all in French and Mon Français est très mauvais, but I was still able to appreciate it because I don't think I ever brought any of those books in to school, but it was definitely, it was a catalyst when I was reading Le Schtroumpfs and Tintin and Asterix and Obelix en français. And they were like, oh shit, there's more books like this, but they got tits in it? Sold. Like 12-year-old me was like, yeah, I'll be in my bunk.
Did your parents ever see the books?
Yeah, my parents were terrible. I had horrible parents. I saw porn at like 5 years old. Like shit that my parents did would have gotten them arrested in this day and age. Yeah.
In where I lived, we had those books in the library at school. It's just
Nice.
part of the culture, man.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, if you take romance books, there's going to be a sex scene in there, and it's in the library. Kids have access to it.
dude, I remember trying to draw Tarna there. Arda Roy was the one that named it. That was the poster child for Meta Hurlon or for heavy metal. She was in the movie. She's the one that, she had that sexy armor on and she got on the back of the giant pterodactyl thing.
What you did for us, Chris?
What's up?
Look up this chick and you can share your screen.
Uh-oh.
Wait, Art of Royce has ever watched Manera's Butterscotch live action and cartoons? I've never heard of this. What is this?
You had my interest. Now you have my attention.
It sounds delicious with the
Yeah.
butterscotch, and it sounds like kind of maybe perverted because of the Manera.
C'est bon.
Could be. We'll see. Sounds interesting. I want to look into it. So what you're saying, it was not like the Fritz the Cat.
Dude.
I mean, Fritz the Cat wasn't that R. Crumb as well? R. Crumb was into that as well.
Yeah. Well, didn't Fritz the Cat also come from Ralph Bakshi? Like the
Yes.
animated?
Well,
Yeah,
there
dude,
was.
his-
I think it was first a comic book by Crumb, and then it turned into. They sold it for an animation.
Yeah.
And Crumb was not happy. I think it perverted a
Oh.
little bit of the character. Well, these people are very.
Crumb's never happy.
Yeah. Wasn't he the guy that liked to ride on the back of like strong women and shit?
Yes, yes. Butterscotch was a
You just
series
know
on
a
TV,
weird fact.
maybe, but the cartoon was just like the books. I've never heard of Butterscotch. Interesting, Monero.
Yeah, now I gotta look this up. Thanks, man.
Chrissy says, "Be right back." You don't have to say that in the chat.
Just like Harvey Picar.
good
Harvey
to know,
Picar
Chrissy.
was never happy.
Yeah,
American
these
Splendor.
These are creators, man. They know what they want. They're striving for something, and even if people love what they're doing, it's like fucking George Lucas, man, with the first trilogy. He's like, no, I have to go back and re-edit them and put all the scenes into CGI now. It's like,
Yeah, he
but they
ruined
were
it.
better when they came out.
Yeah, they had to demake that stuff.
Yeah, there's a whole fucking
Practical effects are where
despecialized-
it's at.
Well, you know who? Speaking of, so you know who Topher Grace is? Have you ever heard of that actor, Topher Grace?
Foreman from that 70s show.
Yep, that's the guy. He apparently like invested his own money, time, and effort because apparently it's really good in like Final Cut Pro and shit. He recut the entire like he was kind of one of the spearheading people that did that whole like demake thing, and he used to show it like invite his friends over and show them, hey, look, I got the demakes.
That's
I think
that's
we-
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Actually.
Such a random thing, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
talking
yeah,
about
it's
the
super
dude-
random for
you're
sure.
talking-
But like, yeah, good for him. Goddamn.
Hell
Are you
yeah.
talking
Hey,
about the
Frederick.
dude Red from that 70s show?
Yeah, that guy's
No,
awesome.
the son-
He's a
the son.
RoboCop.
The son?
Yeah, the son. Yeah, the one that
Yeah.
played Venom in the awful Sam Raimi.
Yeah, the Spider-Man 3.
And
Yeah,
the
Topher Grace.
serial
Apparently,
killer
he's the
from
only.
Predators.
He's the only one of the kid actors that came out of that '70s show that wasn't like under investigation and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, horrible choice for Eddie Brock was that actor.
I know he's nothing like Eddie Brock.
He was good in that Predators movie. That was good.
He was.
Yeah, dude,
I
he was
really
awesome.
enjoyed
That
that movie.
the twist.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that was awesome.
I did not see
Like,
that
what's
coming.
this?
Say, Frederick, I have a
nerdy
question
guy
for you.
doing in a? Oh,
Go ahead, Chris.
You are my source for all things Bitcoin. I'm learning now that Bitcoin has an animal mascot. Is that true?
Yes, it is. That's kind of the whole concept behind my comic book, actually.
Yeah. What is the animal mascot?
Well, the animal mascot is the honey badger, which in French is called Rattel.
Look at that, son of a
Dum dum
bitch.
dum.
oh, there's layers to this.
I the only reason I'm asking is I'm looking through X and there's a GIF of a badger, a honey badger eating a. I pushed something.
Loud noises.
That was me. It's okay.
And it says, "Why is this the animal, the mascot for Bitcoin?" And I didn't
Don't
think
give
that
a
was
shit.
true, but apparently it was true.
It is true
Oh.
because the honey badger is resilient. It's anti-fragile, and it nothing can
Tough
kill it.
as, tough as hell, smart as hell.
I'll pick fights
Yeah.
with lions.
Yeah, it'll get bit by a cobra and take a nap, and it'll be fine.
And
Yeah,
it's
it's
this
not-
thing is just covered in bees, and it's climbing all over this hive.
Yeah.
chomping
Yeah.
down.
So the reason why they take the honey badger as the mascot for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is kind of the same. It gets attacked all the time because it's a monetary system. So everyone wants to like steal money from it, right? It's like making a go at Fort Knox. So hackers, everybody's trying to attack it, find a way to break it and steal the coin. And no one can ever find it. Or when they do find a flaw, it fixes itself real quick and it comes back stronger. And that's what they call the property is called anti-fragile, right? So whatever attack you take, that attack turns into a new defense system that makes you now resilient for any future versions of that attack. So every time you get attacked at all different levels, like whether it's on the social front, on the technical front, on the cryptographic front, on the power front, on the marketing front, you'll get attacked, and then you put up a new defense, and you'll become more and more resilient over time, and makes you anti-fragile versus almost indestructible at some point, which is the honey badger, which is Rattel. Support Rattel at rattelcomic.com. How did I do, guys? Was that a good setup? Was that a setup, Chris? Do I need to send you money? That's good.
Yes,
That was a hell of a pitch.
you can send me 1/quintillionth of a Bitcoin,
Well, it doesn't sound like a lot. It's a
Yeah, it's
handful
like-
of sats.
3 cents.
Yeah, well, you can send like fractions of a penny on Bitcoin.
Yeah,
It's true. You could send
called
like
crypto dust.
exactly. Yeah, through it's called the Lightning system now. Because back in the day, because you had to send it traditionally, all the dust and dude, anything. I was talking to a guy who worked on the old black. What do you call it? The dark web
Easy.
site,
Oh, okay.
Silk Road. They were building up stores to sell like illicit substances, right? A lot of it was drugs and stuff like that. And this guy, and this was like Bitcoin was worth 88 cents back in the day when they were doing this.
If only I knew.
They'd sell whatever, like on the site. People would send them Bitcoin or Walmart cards, so it was kind of half and half, right? And whenever people got Bitcoin, they got rid of it real quick because it was so volatile that they wanted to get the dollar value, so it didn't go down, right? Because it used to go up and down a lot during a day. And anything below 1 Bitcoin, they would ignore. To them, that was dust, right? Because back, as I was saying, like 1 Bitcoin was less than $1. So anything less than $1, they would just ignore it, right? It's pennies, it's cents. But now we're looking at Bitcoin at freaking $64,000. So half of that would be 30K.
Oh, dude, I'm such an idiot. That was your post.
Yes. You just fell into my trap, Chris. You set it up perfectly for me. And now I have marketed for free.
I'm going to go to Hawaii.
Don't touch the peanut butter. I did stuff to it.
I want some cake.
You
I
did
want some
perfect,
chocolate
Chris.
cake.
You did perfect. You're welcome back anytime. No, but it's true. It's true. It's the honey badger is the mascot, and that's the French name. Ratel is the French word for honey badger. That's where it comes from. My comic.
I like Rotel when I make chicken tacos.
Well, that's not related to anything we're talking about.
Frederick.
It sounds like it is.
It's
Frederick.
It sounds like it is.
How do you say honey pot in French?
Madropolis.
There's no French word for honeypot, so we use the English word honeypot.
Are you kidding me? There's no word for honey and no word for pot?
Well, there's a word for honey and a word for pot. There's a word for a literal honeypot, but it doesn't mean
put 'em together.
it doesn't translate to the association. So so words have meanings and they also have associations. And when you change languages, they don't carry over the associations. Like you might carry over part of the meaning, some of the meaning, all of the meaning sometimes, but it doesn't mean you have the same associations with different expressions and stuff like that.
If you start using it that way, it would.
That's the nature of
That is a
language.
good point.
That's you're onto something now.
Well, you ever see the weird idiomatic expressions that change based on language?
What'd you call me?
Yeah, I get a big kick out
Sit
of them
down, you
idioms and stuff.
idiomatic.
No. For example, one of my friends that speaks Spanish, we were talking about something, and I said, "Hey,
Hold on. You have friends? Why did you get invited to the show?
You know the story. You know the story's fiction, but anyways, so one of my friends we're talking about something, and I said, "I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to sleep on it." And he looks at me. He's like, "Okay," or actually, it was "Como." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "What does that mean?" I'm like, "I'm gonna have to sleep on it. I'll have to think." He's like, "Yeah, we don't say that. Like, well, what do you say?" And it was basically the idiomatic expression isn't "I'm gonna sleep on it." It's "I'm going to consult my pillow."
Consult your what?
So, consult my pillow.
Yeah, there's
pillow.
one Spanish language. One of the Spanish-speaking countries has an expression. I don't remember which one, but it's if you see something strange, they ask, "And what do you eat with that?"
Well, that's here.
Meaning it's weird.
Yeah,
I told you that, Wrangler. This is in Quebec. Yeah, the French Canadians, like when you find out about something new and strange and off-putting, whatever, it's "Qu'est-ce ça mange en hiver?" So what does that eat in the winter? Like, give me some deep lore about this animal.
Yeah. Then say in another language, "How do you like them apples?" and watch them all go, "Huh?"
Yeah, Los Manzanos.
Because they don't use it. They're ignorant.
Well, you can't like word for word expressions. It doesn't work like that.
Oh, that's not.
Yeah. Well, that's what sucks is when you're trying to localize your book. You got your comic and you got dialogue and you got witty banter or whatever. And
which is why you can't Google translate your fucking comic. You have to have a human to. They could Google translate to go faster, but if you don't have a human to validate that what the languages they're speaking actually makes sense,
Right.
you won't know. You'll be like fucking driving in the fog.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to ask you for your expertise when I try to translate my books into the big three. Mein Deutsch ist schlechten, so I unfortunately have some German friends that can help me with that one.
Yeah, I
you know,
don't speak
Espanol,
German. I was born in
But
Germany.
Francais?
I can speak 3 words of German or some shit like Krakenwagen.
Essen mein Scheiße.
Ich bin ein Totschlager.
Ich
Du
bin
hast
ein
Scheiße
Berliner.
Jawohl.
Du wirst
Ich habe einen
sehr schön, meine
Großkuchenschreiber für
Frau.
das.
Is also
I can
the
say
one.
Jägermeister, and that's about it.
I know
Wanna share another
like what is it, dumb shit or
Dummkopf.
yeah, Dummkopf and what was I know the beers.
Ah, eine kaltes Bitter.
Frequency,
Yeah.
you know another saying.
What's that?
Okay, I
You
don't know it that
another
well.
saying in German.
Master Hunter, I believe.
The what?
Do I know what Jägermeister means?
No, you know what? How to say another thing in German.
I do.
Everyone here knows it.
Öfter.
Arbeiten
Jochenkrugen
mal
und
frei.
Scheiterkopf.
You see, Kyle.
Oh,
Convoy, 12 o'clock, on my command! Deploy! Okay, now. Little off course here. Ooh, holy mommy fucking shit!
Oh, there they are. Look at these gorgeous sons of bitches.
That's right.
Great segue.
Look at these beautiful, gorgeous sons of bitches.
But our country is blessed to have the extraordinary talent, energy, and genius represented in this room. It really is great genius. Not all of you, but most of you. Many of you.
If he kept going, it'd be like, yeah, just you.
Oh man, so good, so good. We're gonna start right here at the bottom with Mr. Frequency Studios. Wrangler, how you doing, man? Can you tell us what you are working on and where can people find you?
I am currently working on books 3 and going to be transitioning a bit more to book 4 very
Wait,
shortly
you're gonna
here.
be transitioning.
Yeah.
Heyo.
Yes, I have a manual transition and a transfer case for my fifth wheel drive, and you can find my books on Amazon. Haley Star Bad Kitty and Bad Kitty, Haley's World, Magic Fueled Sci-Fi Adventures, a little bit Goonies, a little bit fantasy, a whole lot of fun. Go ahead, check them out. Just go to Amazon, type in Bad Kitty Frequency Studios, and they'll pop right up. Good for all ages. So not only can you enjoy them, you can also share them with your kids and not worry about inappropriate stuff being in there. You can also check out my show on Monday nights where you see many of the same faces as you do here, the Weekly Wing It, starting at 8:05 p.m. Eastern every Monday, where we get together and figure out what we're going to talk about as we're talking about it. It's organized chaos, I guess you could say. You can also, yep, you can also follow my my ex-Twitter account at Frequency Studios, drop the first E, and check out my Substack under Frequency Studios.
Awesome, man. Shall we watch the trailer for Bad Kitty?
Absolutely. I guess I'll say it now. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Here we go.
Hey, me and Elizabeth.
Yes, with that potato gun, Haley redefines the term carb loading.
Yeah. And Wrangler's really good at writing women because he's got 2 women main characters.
How do you write women so well?
I think of a man, and I take away reason and accountability.
That's right.
I love that awkward silence.
Yeah, that kind of closes everything up nicely in a bow. Next up is Mr. Billy Bobsek. Why can I not? Hold on. Let's go to Billy. Billy, what are you working
I've
on?
been reading this weird medical book called My Cough. It's felt really weird.
Have you been having breathing problems?
I don't know. I mean,
Have you tried Mucinex?
It's talking about something about ovens.
It's a
Oh,
cooking
well,
book. Yeah.
You're
It's really
gonna
weird
have
as
to
well.
give us a book review, I think.
Kind of
My
Zydobin.
Cough. Yes, I'll give a book review.
Looking forward to it, man.
Upload.
That sounds good. That sounds brilliant. Now back to Wrangler. Oh shit, we already did Wrangler. Hold on, Chris Peel, Mr. Peel.
Oh my God, he's getting Alzheimer's already.
Hi. Say, all right. Well, thanks for having me on, Frederick. I have a whole thing ready here. Right now, I'm working on several projects. Why, I'm developing HFY Infinity, a science fiction graphic novel I'm preparing to pitch to publishers. I'm also writing a sword and sorcery story featuring my character Dunharach, or Dun, for magazine submission and continuing development of the Nostradamus Effect. If you like to follow the journey, you can find me as Bootlegger Comics on YouTube, Instagram, X, Facebook, and Substack. Thanks for listening. I hope you all come along for the ride. Woo!
Brilliant. Wonderful. Thank you, Chris. Which brings us to Chris number 1, because there must always 2. There must be.
Ich bin ein Nummer ein. No, yeah, man, thanks for having me on. I'm working with Nerium Nova on book 3 of the Infinitel Chronicles War of the Trees saga. I'm hoping that we can have it ready for crowdfunding quarter 3 of next year. In addition to that, I'm also working on a nifty little video game companion thing. I'm not sure if I'll get it done in time, but at least be able to show some of that stuff on Twitter, or X as it's now called, at Infinitel Comic. All information can be found on the website at infinitelchronicles.com. We currently have 2 of the 3 books available on Amazon, and there's free 15-page previews. You can download the PDFs and do whatever the hell you want with them if you want. Line your canary cage. I don't care.
Oh, you know what I do to PDFs. You don't want to know what I do to PDFs.
I like to put them through the chipper. But so with that said, I'm a strong proponent of try before you buy. So hopefully the 2 previews give you enough of a example of what you're getting into. If you don't like it, pass on the word. Costs nothing to share. But if you do like it, like I said, both of those books are available on Amazon. Those are the retail versions. If you want one of the more premium versions, you can hopefully catch what I have for Limited Remains in the next campaign. I don't reprint books, so you either get the retail version if you want to get whatever comes out after the crowdfunding campaign, because backers, they're the white glove treatment people, and they get the premium editions, but the retail will still give you the cool story and all the great art that comes with it. So I'm hoping that book 3 will live up to books 1 and 2 and possibly exceed it, because I'm a big fan of Nerium, and what she's been showing me looks amazing.
Nice.
So thanks, man.
Always a pleasure, my friend. Shall we play the trailer?
Could you play trailer 1 if you have it? Because we keep playing trailer 2, and I don't know if people are like, oh yeah, oh god, this one again.
I still have it. It's right here
Ooh.
next to trailer 2.
Merci beaucoup.
But of course, butterscotch.
We were all innocent once. That time is no more. The illusions of safety and assurance are inexorably dispelled by experience. On the world of Asperia, the children of the gods were torn from their sanctuary of a blissful ignorance and unchallenged dogma. Eventually, everyone must grow up, even the eternally young. A single act of defiance set events in motion that would shatter the very foundation of existence. As the conflagration of a great war burned through the lands, unlikely allies rose from the ashes to defy extinction. The angered gods sought to rid the world of a blight that had befouled their flocks. This infection was an unforgivable sin, the true knowledge of creation. Their wrath was cruel and merciless. These are the tales of the great war that destroyed our world, and of the heroes that led us to new lands beyond it. Infinito Chronicles, the War of the Trees.
Thanks, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's an awesome trailer.
Oh, thanks, man.
Who spoke? Who dares speak without being spoken to? Is that you, Skeleton?
It's me.
Ah, well,
It's
you're going to be on the hot
me.
seat now. We're going to waterboard you. Who are you? What are you working on? And where can people find you?
I am Skeleton Core Comics, and I'm working on my massive graphic novel, Skeleton Core #1. And I'm also working on building up my Substack with some content I'm calling the Skeleton Corpsman's Field Guide to the Supernatural. A
Ooh, I
bit
like
of
that.
lore and information on the deeper mechanics of the setting and the story. Information on like the supernatural races and the how magic works, what magic is.
Sounds
all that.
very racist.
Yeah, it is. That's basically it. You can find me at Twitter at Core Comics, CORPS Comics. You can also subscribe to my YouTube. I don't really have shit up there right now, but it's the same name as here, Skeleton Core Comics. And that's it. That's all I got.
He's going to be coming out with stuff soon, folks. He's just blowing up right now. And did you guys hear what he said? Because I'm going to have to steal what he said. Did you guys hear what he said? He says, I'm working on my massive graphic novel.
It's very thick and
Yes.
meaty.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's really big.
That's good.
It's not the length, it's the girth.
Wonderful.
It's
and you're going to have to get...
great big kielbasa.
There you go. You heard it here first. So follow him if you want to get in on the game early, because he is coming soon. Like, he's the next wave of CG new creators coming out. He's been working quiet and silent, but he's gonna surprise everybody. Watch
That's
out.
right. Been flying under the radar.
Get your wallets ready.
But I'm a coming.
Patrick says, "Yo, Skelly,
Yo,
we're gonna have you on. Get a landing page together. Get something to sign up, especially emails, because you can own your email list. That'll stick with you your whole life. Get one of those.
Yeah, I
up.
think it's going to be my Substack for now. But
Good.
I gotta get more content on that.
There you go. There you go. It keeps people busy. It keeps people busy. Yeah, we got Tank here. He says, "What's up, my ninjas?"
Yo, Tank.
What is up, Tank? Hope you're doing well, my friend. We're gonna have you back on someday too. We had Trank like a year ago. I remember it was a long time ago. So until then, Skeleton, because we don't have a trailer for you, we'll play a trailer next time. And is that everybody? Oh my God, I think it is. It's down to me, unless I've forgotten somebody. If I've forgotten you, well, fuck you.
Damn, Billy.
No, I did, Billy. He was the first. But that sounded wrong. Don't clip
Yeah,
that.
Mein Kampf.
Remember? Mein
Oh, I
Kampf.
thought he was promoting a book. I didn't realize that there really was a Mein Kampf.
Or Mein Frei. You didn't know about Mein Kampf? Seriously? You, of all people, Chris? I don't believe it.
Was he just confused why I was calling it my coffin about the fucking?
Everybody's confused, man. Everybody.
No, I got it.
Was.
I understood that reference.
What are we living in? What world are we living in? I am Frederick Guimont. I've been your host for this wonderful show, Proof of Comics, where we're doing comics the old school way, but also on the Bitcoin standard. And we're sharing our progress with the wonderful world of Comicsgate and our indie comics creators that we love so much. Stay tuned. Tune in every week at this time for a wonderful show. And we're going to be moving over to Klippa's channel tonight because he's taking over After Dark.
For good?
Katie has handed it over to Riley, and Riley is starting over tonight with episode number 1.
Wow.
So there might be a change of tone, a change of logo, and a change of thumbnail. So check that out. In about half an hour, I would guess, I'm estimating. What do I know? I'm just a comic book artist, right? Tank says, "Hey, gay." I don't know what he's referring to, but sounded gay.
Something very
Fuck
homosexual.
I missed the show. The show starts at 8 Eastern time, but we have a rewind button. If you hit the rewind button and you wait 15 minutes, it'll rewind all the way to the back, and you can press play and then watch it as if you had gotten here 2 hours early. It's the marvels of 1980s technology. See you then. Yeah. Awesome. Same show, twice the gay. I'm not sure what
Oh,
you're
is
trying
he
to
a
say.
there then?
He's a there them.
He is the goon ferret.
I have no idea what we're talking about, but it's wonderful. I love you all so much.
We're talking about gooning, I think.
Oh, no. All right, well, if we're talking about gooning, I'm going to give you some reason to goon.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Sabrina?
Give you
Alonze.
what's the most recent Sabrina I got? Do I got some good Sabrina I didn't play? Oh, yeah, we got Sabrina mix. Here you go, fellas.
Damn.
And of course, if you aren't subscribed yet, we are at 8 subscribers from 300. Help us get over that mark. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. And thanks for watching all the way to the end of the show. Stay tuned next week. We don't have any guests planned next week, so we might be doing another art stream, or we might fit in some guests if someone's available. We'll see. We never know. We got Comicsgate Commandos this Saturday. I think it's the same thing. No guests this week. We'll be doing some banter and talking about Phenomenon number 3 that is coming out soon. So stay tuned for that. And thank you for everyone for joining the show. All my wonderful co-hosts, all you beautiful people in the chat. I will see you next week. I love you all, and God bless.
God bless everybody.
Have a great day, Comicsgate.
See ya.
Boys.